person that can do that?
Yeah. We'll figure it
I
out.
don't see his messages. Right?
Yeah, I can see his message now.
Oh shoot,
We're live.
Oh, are we?
no, we're not. Maybe.
Did you actually click go live? Now we are. Oh, hold on.
Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's Up. This is episode 60. We got a full cast for you guys, and we are going to be talking all things episode 60 of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's. Very, very exciting episode. A lot of crazy stuff going on. We have the summaries for 61 and 62, as well as 63 and 64 that we are going to get into. We're going to talk about Yugi's deck being a deck choice here in the library. Obviously, that was pretty fascinating. We were not anticipating any sort of Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl appearance. We'll talk a little bit about the duel. Certainly a weird duel between Mimi and Swirly. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And of course, Yugioh, YUGA, and all of their interactions and whether we enjoyed the episode. But I am happy to be joined, as always, by the team. Dredger, Nick T. Pete, how you guys doing today?
Fantastic.
Doing good, man.
Good. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. You guys ready?
I'm ready for this. It's a loaded episode.
It is a loaded episode. I want to start by thanking everyone who donated in the last Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's Up. Whether you use the Super Chat feature or the link in the description, just know that it is incredibly appreciated by me. Big thank you to XSlayer64, Sapphire Jack, Johan Udai, Adam S., Ivrea, Lorena, Adola Burst, Solid Snack, Calibro, Goose, Pink Penguin, Best Cowboy Nick Yagi, Philip Rosewood, Electric Kevin, Nicholas Horton, Flairlips 101, Nick Schoner, Goose, Sin Cloud, and Andrew Rowland. Thank you guys all so much. Episode 60, I've already done a long review on it, so I'm not going to talk about my general opinions. Who am I going to pick here? Who wants to go first around the horn? Nick T, the guy in the middle. Let's start it up. What did you think of episode 60?
I loved it. Before I get into it, I think the dono sound might be off. I don't know if that's intentional or not. If it is, no worries.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, of course.
You can go.
I loved the episode. I think it was a lot of fun. At first, I was like a little put off by like what was going on with Yuga. It's like it seemed like very uncharacteristic of him, very out of character to just be like, especially like with like the sort of weird, you know, the way they made his eyes look. I'm like, what is going on with Yuga? But I really enjoyed the turnaround, like his sort of love and intrigue and of the mystery of like what's really going on. And I gotta say it, and I'm gonna say it. I actually like Swirly grew on me this episode.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. Wow. How about that?
Because, you know, and here's exactly why. He literally said more than 5 words.
Yeah.
He was actually had lines. He was actually able to get some kind of development. Like, I fell for him while he was reading the book when he didn't want to give Yugi's deck back to the library. Like, those were moments like I connected with him for a moment.
Yeah.
Part of me was hoping that the Mimi Swirly duel was going to be like a legit like
animation
duel.
Yeah.
But I actually found it hysterical that it was a placemat duel done in a library.
Like a locals.
It hit for me. It hit for me.
Yeah,
so I thought it was enjoyable. A lot of like low key things throughout the episode, like Yuden talking about how he noticed how Yugioh said that it's not them at the top of Goha, but him.
Yeah, so even he knows.
So, you know, it's clear that he's still taking the side.
Thank you
So
for
I'm
the
like, now
dono.
the chips are sort of falling where they may, and I'm sort of excited to see how that pans out.
Yeah, it was very good. It was a very good episode because we just got to see more of the siblings, which I think this arc has lacked to a degree.
Yeah.
A lot of the siblings interacting. And it was the first time where we've seen Yugioh and Yuden talk to each other. We knew where Yuka and Yugioh stood. It was good to get some aspect of Yugioh and Yuden as well.
It's also the first time we saw any of their faces.
That's
like,
true.
Yes. Faces.
That's true. I think we've seen a couple of them without the masks, but definitely not yours.
Oh, yeah. Not your,
I don't know
not
about
Yuka.
Yeah, so...
yeah, that's,
definitely.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I know it was. Pete, what did you think of the episode?
Give it to us.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I thought it was a pretty loaded episode. It was nice to see some present and perspective. I definitely did like that. I thought Yugioh was great in this episode.
I agree.
I really enjoyed the character that he is because he feels, finally, like a first legitimate antagonist on this show. Like a real, true, like, enemy. And I hope he stays that way.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I like that even when we did our little comedic bit there with Yuga and he kind of snapped out of it, I like that he still stayed true to who he was, Yugioh did, which was good. So, yeah, all around good episode. I mean, swirly. So it's not my favorite.
Didn't grow on you at all this episode?
Not really. I don't know. I just until there's some crazy reveal that probably happens with that character. I don't know. I'm bored every time he comes on screen.
How did you feel? So you liked it that Yuka was just asleep and tired and not actually upset.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Did you have a different view on that?
I thought it was great actually at first, where I thought like I had a feeling based on like the summary that like it was going that way where he was just like had insomnia basically. But it was nice seeing him have a little bit of edge that everyone, including Rook, was like scared of him.
Yeah.
And I mean let's not forget, he crashed the ship through the president's ship.
Yeah.
He straight up broke through the hull of the ship.
I mean, you got to figure he was practically, like in retrospect, asleep at the wheel.
He was.
That's dangerous.
Like,
Very
he
dangerous.
smashed through there. Like, that's bold.
Yeah, it was it's something.
Yeah. It's like a Star Wars meme. A bold one, aren't you?
Oh,
You General Grievous meme. But no, I really like that added part to the character. It sucked me out, I guess, a little bit when like he was like excited that like Yugioh didn't make it, that somebody else did. But I mean, that's Yuga, so I can't hate on it.
Yeah, that's fair. 2 good reviews. How did you feel about the episode?
Before I give my review, I want to cheers to my 7-0 streak.
Yeah,
Let's cheers to that.
let's cheer to it.
Do it like Stone Cold.
The better man won.
No, don't do it like Stone Cold. 7-0 in the pick'em. It'll be interesting. We got Yuka and Roa coming up, so we'll talk. We got a lot of opinions on that.
I know. It's funny. We seem to have a new Swirly hater here, and he's at the end of the table now. So,
I am the man. Of the
There's like like after the I cut the wrestling promo basically.
Yeah.
I lost, and you know what?
And that's well played.
Well, we buried the hatchet.
And then I came in with a steel chair and I hit both of you.
Oh my
people.
God.
Well, it's funny because it is in a way kind of like me with Nick Yagi. I don't have any ill regard to Nick Yagi. It was just that I had to play it up while it was happening. And before he was, introduced in that Kakako episode, we did know nothing about him. So when you called him your favorite character,
it was a total meme.
Yeah, it was a meme, and I think I was rightfully like, dude, what are you talking about? So that was well played. But you come around, you get redemption. It's all good. But what did you think of the episode?
Yeah, overall, really, again, I said it on the live reaction when I was watching. It's top 3 favorite episode, not because of the dueling, just because all the info, the throwbacks of Duel Monsters. I like Kaizo being sent away at the end inside the Iron Maiden. That was great. I'm like, finally, we're getting
and they broke the 4th wall. They're like, oh, it looks like I won't be getting screen time
he talked
for a
to the
while.
screen. Yeah.
Like,
I really like that. That was cool.
Referred to his time as screen time.
Yeah, I love when they break the 4th wall. That was cool.
That was fun. I like seeing again Swirly seeing the win. Swirly getting more lines, obviously developing his character, which was nice. I like them being shushed every 2 minutes and them trying to have to whisper like the
But
duel.
then everyone got super hyped.
Yeah, then everyone gets hyped, and then like the lady's like, "Oh crap, I should have been quieter." Crap, time to yell at the end. Overall, great episode. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to see Roa now because we haven't seen Roa in a long time. So hopefully it's with good things to come with the new titles. So I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. We all felt very good about the episode.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Would you have an issue, or would you have to consider putting this in your top 10? First 60 episodes, would you say this is a top 10 episode?
I already did.
Oh yeah.
For me, it is.
I already did.
Yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, I mean, like
For me, it's higher than that as well, but just
I mean,
generally
if you think
speaking.
the top 10, that means like, yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, there's only 60, so one. Yeah, it's 60
One in
episodes.
every
Right,
6
right.
episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I felt like this was just a very well done episode,
throwbacks, too.
and I feel like every episode coming off of a recap really should be a well done episode
Yeah,
because
buy your time.
you buy your time. And even though there was a duel that took place, that was really the secondary plot of the episode,
Yes.
which was something that I liked because the plot that we got is amazing. Something that none of us have talked about yet, and I don't know if anyone in the chat has pointed it out yet. In our general impressions that we need to get to is this book, is the Sevens book.
Oh my god.
Because that book to me was probably the most fascinating part of the episode, and I think
far.
it's probably going to be the most important part of the episode when we take a look back at this episode in hindsight. So with the book, from my understanding, you have an old man talking to a character that I presume is the direct inspiration of Seven's Road Magician. The card that Otis, it's pretty much confirmed, heavily speculated, but I would say confirmed, that Otis, who created the Seven's Road cards, based it off this book. Now, is Otis the creator of this book? Is this book based on a real story?
Right.
Does he know, is this a story that maybe Otis lived through at some point? Is Otis related to the old man, or was he the road magician in the book? There's a lot of theories that can spawn from that. Something that I thought was really chilling, actually, and I thought it was a great way to wrap up the episode, was Swirly and Mimi in the library realize something's wrong after the duel. They go and show the book, and there's about 3 or 4 pages missing from the book. And I guess the last page that we see is all of the Sevens Road monsters, the 7 monsters, the 7 holders, if you will, the 7 characters, all gathered together in front of the old man.
Right.
3 or 4 pages are torn out of the book, and then on the next page, Roman says, what the hell happened on those pages? And it seemed to me like Sevens Road Magician was still standing, the one main character of the story.
Right.
And it looked to me like the corpses of the other holders were dead in front of him.
Yep.
Very eerie to me.
What happened in those 3 pages?
Right, and that's why when Roman said that, I was like, yeah, really, what did happen? And to me, if we're going to go down a route where there are 7 monsters or 7 holders, I think of the symbols in Otis's lair that I think we're going to get to at some point. To me, that can't just be a forgotten storyline. With how tightly this show has been written, I don't know if you even remember that, because we've talked a lot about that, but remember when they went into Otis's lair and they found those runes, those symbols on the floor, and Rook was like, oh, that one looks like my Dragears. That's going to play a part at some point in the show, and I wonder if that is going to tie into the story at all, because it's Otis's lair, and now Otis seems to be basing everything off this book.
Right.
Is something going to happen to 6 of these characters? Maybe everyone but Yuga?
Well,
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's that kind of show, but it just seemed very, very eerie to me, the way that book ended. And maybe having the pages ripped out, it's someone trying to not show Yuga how to live, or not show Yuga and his team how to survive.
And that's a more optimistic...
Yeah, or maybe it's just they're trying to figure out what went wrong and they wanted to take it out for research. But then why not just keep the book? Right? Why rip out those pages and not just keep the book for yourself?
Well, I think there's some... Oh, that's a good point.
So, like, there's so many questions. But what do you guys make of the book? Because to me, that is the most important thing from this episode.
I think the book leaves us with more questions than answers, in
Yeah.
the way that we don't know if this is like almost autobiographical, like if this is something Otis has lived, or if this is some kind of like ancient prophecy. Is this just
fiction?
Pure fiction that Otis is basing his plan on?
Right.
Either way, I feel like based on what we've seen, that either Otis or Yuga is the main character of that book is a write-in for either Otis or Yuga.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I don't know. I see just like something in that character where it's like it could be either one of them, and I think the pages being gone are all part of his game. It seems like he's stringing along our characters continuously up until the point where, like dual robot reveal. But now it's like he's been doing this the entire show, stringing us along, never giving us the full story, trying to get some kind of potential out of our characters.
Yeah.
I think those 3 pages being ripped out were intentional. It's not just about the book itself. He wants them to find the book.
Right. Okay.
But now those 3 pages leave you with almost more questions than even just finding
It's
the
like
book
that means we
itself.
have to find Otis to see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Finding that book now just leaves you with so many different options, and hopefully they take it in a way that obviously we've all talked about, or it keeps us interested in some way. So I'm along for the ride. I'm not even gonna speculate. I'm gonna let Pete jump in here. I'm just gonna.
No theories from Dredge.
Nothing. Usually, you know me. I'm big on like make crazy things.
I know.
I sometimes you have to take a second and enjoy a show.
I agree.
And the entertainment they're putting on right now, I'm just like let's see let's see what happens.
No, I agree.
know?
I think it's a good
because I'm really enjoying it. So
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
want to see what happens.
Pete.
Sorry, Pete.
What's your take on the book?
It's fascinating. It's very fascinating. I guess I take it more as legitimate history.
Okay.
That Otis has based this, I guess, entire plan of rush duels off of maybe something that did exist in the past. Maybe this door in the past was closed, and now it was Yuga's job to reopen it. And for whatever reason it ended. Maybe it ended horribly, and that's why this was never talked about ever again. Because it looked like that was a while ago. Like it was at least
like robes.
It was at least fantasy-like, right? But
Yeah.
but in my mind, I'm like, maybe it's like medieval kind of thing. So, yeah, I don't have too many crazy theories of it. I just believe that it's going to be legitimately real history, and I don't think that's crazy to say. I mean, there's a robot on the moon.
It's not crazy.
He likes aerobics.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
he's exercising.
anything
Yeah.
goes in this show.
There's way too many.
Well, he hasn't stopped.
there's way too many similarities between that book and what Otis has said for it to just be all coincidental.
Yeah.
Because Otis's chant for Seven's Road Magician is the words that is used in the book.
Yep.
Yeah, they made sure to tell you that.
The whole talk about the moon, that's very, on the day of the full moon, you can,
like
find
all
Otis.
7 of them, like the robes, they're like almost like wizards or like mages, witches, if you will, and like those are all Seven's Road things. As a Seven's Road mage, as a Seven's Road witch, as a Seven's Road magician, like.
It's are there 7 Seven's Road cards?
I think we've only seen 4.
Well, I only named 3 there. I'm not saying we've seen them all. I'm just saying that all the archetypes fit into that fantasy element. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That they seem to be portraying.
Seven's Road Mage, Witch, Magician, and I know there's another one. There's another kid-looking one. Yeah.
But that'd be interesting if there's 7 of them, and magician. Seven's Road Magician's the one.
So those 7s, do they refer to the monsters or do they refer to like holders? Maybe do you
both? I think.
Okay.
I think like it correlates.
Because the other thing is we have 7 main characters, right?
Yeah.
We have Yuga's team of 4, and then Asana, Roa, Nail. And it feels very purposeful now looking back at that first season that they set us up like that. They set us up with the main man from 13, Roa, main man from the next 13, Nail, main woman from the next 13, Asana. And now we have clearly 7 important characters tying in with these 7, and I think there were either 7 or 6 ruins in Otis's lair. I thought there were 7.
I don't remember.
But I don't remember.
I could have sworn it was.
Chat's saying 4 or 5 on that.
Well, 5.
Oh,
I
really?
think 5 was. I think how many archetypes have appeared so far in terms of the 7th row? Because somebody said I think Cooper said Warlock. So was there?
That was the one.
Warlock
was the one I was thinking.
Because Swirly used 1 in 53 apparently as well.
Mm-hmm. I think there's 4 or 5. Okay, but the book is fascinating. I'm excited to see what Chad is saying.
Magician, witch, warlock, wizard, and mage. Those are your 5 7s.
So that'd be 5.
Okay, so there
are
are 5.
So that would make sense. Yeah,
2 more.
Yeah,
interesting.
So,
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And then something that is a little more lighthearted but hilarious. Right as Swirly's looking for this book, he gets hit into by a little kid.
I didn't know this.
And that kid is the video game protagonist in the Yugioh Rush Duel video game that is out in Japan, coming out for English release in October. This guy, just says, "Oh, I'm sorry, that book fell off. Can you put it back for me? I have to rush duel a friend." Winks and then leaves. It's great that they did something like that. Do you think they will ever show that guy again?
I think it's possible they will show him again. I don't think he'll ever be important. I think it's just it's marketing. It's good marketing.
I agree.
It's genius.
You got people talking about
it. It's like, hey, here's a little cameo, a little Easter egg, and then he's gone. And maybe he'll show back up in passing again to maintain that little hype for the game. But I think that was just a little thing.
I agree.
I liked it. I
could see him, if there's a huge rush duel between Yuga and someone at the season finale, they show an audience shot and there he is in the audience.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I could see that.
I don't think we're going to follow him.
No. And I don't think do you think he will ever get a duel in the show?
No.
I don't think so either, But still, this is really, really cool.
He's got his moment in the sun. He's got a game.
Yeah. No, he does. He does. If you want to know more about this character, buy the game.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that. And
they knew what they were doing.
It's genius.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, it's genius.
I'm going to buy it.
We should look up the sales right now. See if the sales.
I'm moving to Japan just to play the game.
Okay, well, it's coming out in October.
I don't care.
Yeah, so that was very fun. We got to talk about the duel a little bit.
Yeah.
Swirly gets one of the many loner decks in the library.
It's just there.
And boy, oh boy,
wow.
boy, oh boy, do I wish, and I don't think we're ever going to see it. Do I wish we could see what those other loner decks are?
I have to think they're all mains.
Are they
from
Joey
previous...
decks?
Yes.
Yeah. Or is there a Jaden deck?
Yusei's deck is in there.
I'd have to think.
It's in there.
I mean, is it?
Jack
of
Atlas's
course.
deck is in there.
I'd have to think Jack Atlas deck is in there.
It's in there.
I mean, Jack Atlas's deck most likely is in there. That's what I'm saying.
Yusaku's deck right there.
It's
in there. Anything's possible.
Naoki
Aki's
Shima's
deck?
deck's in there.
Okay, I don't know about that.
I got a picture I want to show you later.
Yikes.
So that to me was so cool that you just have these legendary decks in the library.
Yeah.
We see Celtic Guardian.
Yes.
We see Gazelle, the King of Mythical
Feral
Beasts.
Imp.
We see Feral Imp.
Yeah.
We see Baby Dragon, which
Joey
is more
Wheeler.
Joey Wheeler.
Yours is
monster.
Celtic Guardian, right?
Yugi's is Celtic Guardian.
Yes.
Yeah. What'd you say?
You already said that, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And we see, of course, the two main
Oh,
Dark Magician and Dark Magician
The fact that
Girl.
he just goes and summons like
Dark
he
Magician Girl
didn't
gets
have-
animated.
literally
And
every-
he literally simps for her, but it's
Oh, he
just
does.
Every time
So
that
did
card
Cyrus from
appears,
GX.
every character simps.
So did
for
Cyrus from GX.
Yeah, I mean, you can't not.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd have to agree
he's
with that.
bad.
Yeah. He's
Remember that one meme that Nixie sent you?
I've never several.
I have at least 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
boy.
something.
He's something.
But no, it was really cool to see them back, and you know, that's the kind of like Sevens for a lot of reasons. Definitely, I think has not been watched by as many people, at least in the West. I think a big reason for that is the tonal change in the show is, I think, off-putting for a lot of people. And on top of that, it's not advertising a game that's even playable in the West. There were a lot of people with Arc 5 and Vrains that I would say, oh yeah, you know, what's the main reason you're watching the show? Oh, to see the new cards. They don't really care about the story. They want to see the new cards. They want to see the new archetypes because they're so into the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! You can't really do that with Rush Duels because Rush Duels at the moment is not out here in the West. So for a lot of different reasons, viewership has been down. I've noticed it on the channel with episode reviews. I've noticed it in a lot of different aspects. But Dark Magician Girl is summoned. Someone I just saw right before we went live uploaded a video of Dark Magician Girl in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, and 2 days ago, that video already 30,000 views.
Yeah, man. People love what they know.
And that's exactly
Really?
it. And so that's why going to those old plays is a very smart move to bring in people to get the conversation talk. Even if you got some negative people. Oh, I can't believe this show brought in Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. Even if you get people like that, for every one person that you have talking about it negatively, you have 5 people that are interested. Maybe not positively interested, but interested. And so I think it was a great move. We've seen it with Red Eyes. We've seen it with Summon Skull. We've seen it with Blue Eyes. That's how you continue to ignite some fire in this show. And I really liked it. As for the duel, Swirly beats Mimi. Yeah. I predicted it. I have no issues with the result. Yeah. Mimi is Mimi. You know, she just is not a good duelist.
I mean, there's a running clock right now, like, when is she gonna win a duel, if ever?
I'd say
she won't.
next arc.
I said last week
I think she has
she's
the
not
potential
winning.
to get one
I say
for the show.
Next
No.
arc she gets one.
She's not winning a duel.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna do it.
So you think just every time somebody's just getting a free win against her?
She won't be as bad as 0-9 Shingo, but she's...
But also,
he's a chat. I don't know where he's even coming.
I think the issue with her is, too, is, like, I don't know. I just don't see a lot of skill. Like, she pulls out Diane Keto, and then it's basically just to keep Diane Keto on the field and a booster attack. Like, there's nothing else to the way she duels.
I was a very bad duel.
She dueled Roa pretty well until the drone took over.
Yeah.
But
I thought the drone was kind of half of it and kind of helping her out, even before he took over.
I will say Mimi's arc will end with her being the president of Goha. But I don't think she needs to win a duel for that to happen.
No, I don't think so either. Honestly, I think this was a pretty decent episode for her, despite the loss.
Yeah,
I agree.
Because
I like Mimi a lot.
I like Mimi a lot.
I didn't, you know.
Even at the end, Swirly like shares the book and then they read it together.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't about that.
It felt very mom and son at the
Exactly.
Again,
bonding.
And like that's her goal.
That's
is,
what
like,
she is.
She's the mom.
She's supposed to be the mom of our group.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's her job, and she does it
And she
really
does-
well.
yeah,
And that's
really
what
well.
she's supposed to do.
Exactly.
And so to me, the dueling aspect of her character really is not that important to me personally. But Swirly, this is kind of crazy, chat, and I am not making this up. Dredger knows what I'm going to say. I want you two to listen to this because I don't know if you watched last week. Swirly is the second character in this show who has won his first 2 duels. Rook is the only other character who won. Think about that.
Right.
Who won their first 2 duels. That's crazy. I think, first of all, it shows the result diversity that this show has.
Yes.
I mean, I think of Vrains, and I
like
immediately think, you know, Revolver. Well, actually, Revolver's a bad example, but Playmaker, Soul Burner, Lightning. You know, there were a lot of characters that won a lot in the beginning. Bowman, or actually, no, not. Well, I'm just thinking Bowman, not, but I'm just thinking off the top of my head. But like, there's a lot of result diversity in this show, and the fact that in the first 60 episodes, you only have 2 characters that won both of their first 2 duels. That's pretty crazy. Now, Yuka, you know, I guess Sushiko, Yuo, Yuden, they all have chances to join that club. I don't think it's going to happen with Yuka, but we'll talk more about that when we talk episode 60. But what did you guys think of the duel? Pete, what did you think of it? And Swirly winning.
It was fun. I think it was more of the style that it was done, that tabletop kind of style. Like you said, like locals. I thought that was very fascinating to kind of like animate things, but animate it in the sense of like little cartoons coming across the screen.
Yeah.
I thought that was a very creative way to kind of like do the storyboard of the episode.
Yeah.
And you know, the duel itself was okay. I mean, it's cool seeing all the legacy characters for Swirly, but I'd rather see him use it like his own deck.
I would actually
at
be
some
interested
point.
to see him do something.
Yeah,
Like,
I would
make a
think it'd
deck
have to
and
be
use
some
one.
kind of like amphibian.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that.
Which is terrifying because if you remember, there is this alligator-looking creature in the intro, which we still have
I think
not
that could
seen.
fit for his deck. Yeah,
that'd be kind of.
I thought the best actually part of the whole duel is that they're in obviously the library, so the whole thing is about being quiet.
Right.
But then as the duel actually gets more intense and really they see the legacy
They get
cards come out,
hyped.
everyone,
Oh, they don't even
including
care. They're
the
done.
drone like librarian,
Yeah.
everyone doesn't care anymore.
No.
They're all
Right.
interested in what's going on.
What I found interesting about that duel, he didn't make it.
Did not.
Is that Swirly deliberately misplayed in order to get what's her name on the field.
Dark Magician
Magician
Girl?
You
Girl.
could have ended it right there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because
No.
by summoning Dark Magician Girl, the trap came up. So if you think about...
I think that trap could have activated at any point.
No, I think it was if a summoning occurred, wasn't it? I think you needed summoning.
No, because if that happened, then why wouldn't she just have used it when Dark Magician went on the field?
Dark Magician was already on the field. I don't think the trap was there was it?
Yeah, it had to be because it was
Yeah.
set.
I
when
think
Mimi
I think
started.
she was already done, and then that was Swirly's whole moment of like he didn't want to let go of the cards.
Yeah,
so
well,
then
it's-
that led to Dark Magician Girl coming.
And
out.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think that goes back to
He
him.
put Feral Imp on the field first.
Him
Yeah.
not want, because in Rush you put as many cards you want, and he didn't want to give the deck yet. He was like, I want to make sure I use all these cards as best I can. But you know, it's an interesting play. He wanted to summon Dark Magician. He wanted to get her on the field.
Yeah. That wild show is just he's confident against Mimi.
Well,
Which
he
are
knew.
we
We all
surprised?
are. Yeah.
Are we
He knew he-
surprised
we all
he's
are.
confident?
She had no
Like,
chance.
even I have to say, like, come on, Swirly.
I mean, I want to ask the guys here on the podcast tonight is like, you picked it because you had to stay in character.
Right,
I mean, what was Caliber thinking? I mean, picking
Yeah,
you.
that
Well,
was
you know.
This guy
no,
thinks-
no, he doesn't have.
Come on.
Nick T, if
I was
you
going to defend him.
Is it
wait.
worse than when he picked Yugioh to beat
No,
Rook?
but it's the
No.
second one. It's right there. It's the second
I don't
one.
know. He's had some interesting picks. My God.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I had to.
yes, but Nick. So Nick T, if you
If I
were,
didn't hate Swirly at the
yeah,
time,
who would you pick to win the duel?
Swirly. It
Okay,
makes the most
exactly.
logical
Yes.
sense.
Nixie said to me before the episode aired, I think
I have to
Swirly's
pick.
gonna win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that felt
Yeah,
bad
but
for
I had
Nick
to
T.
do this.
You
Yeah.
had to.
Got my idea of coffee.
Yeah. He said I think Swirly's gonna win.
We're going to have to make my cappuccino.
This man loves cappuccino.
He just loves cappuccino.
I'm trying to think if there was anything
Caramel
else
cappuccino?
I wanted to touch on.
Caramel, not mocha, right? I'm a mocha guy.
Can I talk about something?
Yeah, the fusions. that's what I
So
want.
we talked about the president interactions.
Yeah.
And I thought the most fascinating one was Yudon and Euro.
Yes.
And the way that they treat each other in the sense that like there's some respect there, but at the same time it seems like Yudon is for whatever reason loyal to Yugioh at the moment. And so when they had that conversation where it felt for me very out of character, like he wouldn't normally say that, but he has to because he's on Yugioh's side of like, oh, what is a former disgraced president doing here? Like, so the interactions between them I thought were very fascinating, and that leads to later on that he didn't have to tell him at all about that fusion card at all, and he did, which then obviously leads back to Euro telling the group, if you're really fully engrossed on the side of Yugioh, you don't do that.
Yeah,
you
I
don't
know.
show a potential weakness.
I don't think anyways, but you saw earlier in the episode. I think earlier in the episode,
Yeah,
they
it's
go
because
like,
of that line. That's why
the
he
president.
did that.
You,
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah.
be on top.
Yeah.
It's not all of
Us.
us.
Well,
it's not
so-
us.
well,
yeah.
What's fascinating about that dynamic is if Yuka loses to Roa next week, those are the last two presidents.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Interesting.
So the way the way they've so far characterized Yudon is that he seems to be like the one by far the most observant, but also like very logical. And I think, at least based on my assumptions about him, I think he's capable of keeping like a business relationship separate from like his personal feelings towards someone.
Yeah.
So I think he knows that like it's in his best interest to keep with Yugioh, even after he hears him say, "Oh, not Yugioh, Yugioh. I'm sorry." Even after he hears him say like he wants to be at the top.
Yeah.
Because what sort of solidifies that for me is him saying, "Well, what is a disgraced former president of Goha doing?" Because like we're still family. Like, all right, you're still my brother, right? So it's like that. Those two things in his mind seem separate. this is like there's the business end, Goha presidents, and then there's his family.
No, I mean he's the wild card, right? And you said that a couple weeks ago. He's absolutely still the wild card because he is the one that when they had the Gakuto episode, he analyzes everything and he's studying everyone, and that I think includes every one of his siblings, like Yugioh.
Oh, I'm sure.
And so he can, I think, see more steps ahead than Yugioh believes he can, and that's because Yugioh is so full of himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Yugioh even at the end of the episode goes, as long as I have this card, I can never lose.
And see,
he's very confident,
bad.
extremely.
You got to be
narcissistic
multifaceted.
personality
If you only have one thing, someone can figure out how to defeat that.
Well, he is a narcissist, Yugioh.
Oh,
definitely.
he's slowly coming out as one. If you
Look at the way he talked to Yugioh.
He called them.
I know.
All of them filth. Utter filth.
If you think about it, let's also take another thing. At the end of the episode, he's chasing them, trying to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the Iron Maiden ready to try. He
said,
he's
"I will
lost it.
launch you
He's
into
lost it.
space so you could suffocate."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna
he goes
kill them.
full.
Yeah.
He was
like,
ready to use a technological, futuristic, medieval torture device.
Yes.
My Iron
he
Maiden.
goes off. He
Yeah,
goes
he did
off.
pop off.
That actually was my favorite moment of the
That was
episode.
intense.
Tiger.
No, that was great. The Yugioh interaction.
Tiger coming to defend
And
him.
when Yugioh didn't snap out of it yet, and just the way he completely talked down to him, he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, must it feel so irritating that you can't do nothing because basically you are nothing."
Yeah.
like just
You're
the way he
worthless,
talked
yeah.
down
But
to
then
him.
the way Yuga turns it, totally flips the script on it. It's like, oh,
And then
no,
only
I'm not
made him more
upset.
mad.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
I'm
are you
vibing.
kidding me?
Yeah, I was
Like,
tired. Yeah, and
Because he has a complex, or a superiority complex. So the fact that Yuga wasn't despondent about the whole thing,
He was more-
it was terrible for him.
Yeah.
He hated it.
Pete said it best. Like, this is our first real
It
antagonist.
feels like it.
Yeah.
Especially with that person. Like, it's just we haven't seen anything like that. I feel like.
I agree.
I wanted to stay like that. Not everyone needs to be kumbaya.
Exactly. Yeah.
You got to any show, any piece of media that you do, books, anything.
You have to have something.
That's how you make a basic story. There's an antagonist, there's a struggle, there's something.
If by the end of this arc, which is wrapping up in just 7 episodes,
Right.
Yugioh and Yuga, they're all friends. Yugioh is not this way anymore, and he's nice. I'm gonna really not like
That would be.
They got to send him out into space.
That would be a
So-
disservice.
Send him back
It's
to
going to be
it.
the beginning of the end for me on this podcast.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
I want on this show. It would definitely because this show it doesn't rank too bad.
Well, the show's ending next year.
What? The show's ending in April.
That's
so,
true.
yeah.
We'll have a lot of time.
That's right. Tiger returns. She just is. I mean, if you're gonna pick any character from this show to bring to a bar fight, she's willing to just beat the crap out of
I'm
anyone.
mildly terrified.
All you have to do is call her by the wrong name or wrong title, and
Like her scream.
That was a great moment.
Yeah.
Her scream sends everybody.
Rook is about to say not Tiger.
Yeah.
And they're like,
and Gakuto and Roman shut it. They saved his life.
They did.
In
They
that
did.
moment.
All you have to do is call her and say, "Hey, we're getting into a fight tonight. You want to
but
come?
she's
Yeah,
down.
She's down.
let's go." Like, I mean,
It was
really,
great.
she is something else. I love Tiger.
Who would win in a fight, Tiger or Dylan?
Tiger. Oh, come on.
Who
Any
would
of
be a
us.
champ?
Any of us. No, there's not.
Yeah, even
I would
Tiger,
blink.
Even
Tiger
I'd have
Tiger
trouble.
versus
I'd
you
have
would be
trouble.
interesting.
Tiger
I'd have
versus
trouble.
all 5 of us. I think Tiger's still winning.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Well, Caliber's a cripple to us, so
That's
yeah,
true.
in that fight. So
He's like a handicap.
He'd be taking
Right.
selfies.
Of himself getting beat up.
Snapchat
Tiger
story.
is just built
Hey,
different.
hey,
That's
guys,
what I
Snapchat.
said.
The other aspect, and then we're gonna get into some donations, was fusion. Yugioh did not create it, which I thought he did.
Yeah, that was
It came
interesting.
from the beautiful, vast world of space.
Yep.
There's probably multiple copies of fusion out there. What did you make of that?
Fusion versus fusion. at
I
some
think it
point.
may all come back to this moon prophecy. I mean, right? If it's from space for me, because obviously they were hit by space debris, and that's where this sort of formed from.
Yep.
If it's related to space, for me, based on what we've been reading about the book, everything's just tying together. And that debris is from the moon, which somehow relates to the book, which somehow relates to this prophecy of the lone Sevens wielder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's Pete. They're gonna go to space, find another fusion card.
Either they're going to space or Kaizo's coming back with a fusion card.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. I mean, you don't set that up for them. I mean, we did it with Maximums. We've done it with everything.
Yeah.
They're clearly going to get one.
Yeah, I agree. Dredge, you agree with that?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, I think we are gonna go to some
Right,
super
the Marvel
chats,
reference.
some donations, if that's cool with you guys, and then we again do not go anywhere because we have to pick YUKA Roa, which is going to be fascinating,
Yes.
and we are going to talk about 62, 63, and 64 quite a bit. Just wanted to thank you guys, of course, for being here. So let's do a few
Link
donations.
donos.
Sapphire Jack, thank you for the $50 donation.
Holy moly.
Thank you, Jack. Jesus Christ. Can't believe they made Mimi go against Yugi's deck. It was overkill, but a bet is a bet. Do you want to explain that bet?
So there was a bet. So me and Dylan were doing the watch along on last Saturday, August. Oh God, days 7th.
Yes.
August 7th. I think the episode aired. We were watching, and before the duel started, me and Sapphire Jack made a bet. If Mimi was to win, I was going to be pied in the face live on stream.
Would have loved to see it.
Which honestly, I'd like pie. I'd be fine with that. But if not, if Swirly were to win, he was very confident in Mimi, he would donate $50. So, Sapphire Jack, thank you so much for keeping your word on that bet. I appreciate it. And we'll definitely make it. I'll try to give you a redeem at some point. We'll do another bet, me and you, where you can hopefully get me pied in the face.
Yeah, Jack, we're going to pie this guy. Don't you worry.
Yeah, well, I'll say something stupid.
That is one of the biggest donations I've
Yes.
received on this podcast in a very long time. Jack, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so
we'll definitely
much.
we'll give you a chance. We'll give you another chance.
Yes,
for
thank
sure.
you, Jack.
It's gonna be a frozen pie.
Johan Udai, thank you for the $6
really-
donation, Johan. Prideful Falcon, of course, we got shunned. Spread your wings, died in the blood of our heroes, and charge through the path of revolution. Rank up XZ's change, appear. Rank 6, Raid Raptor, Revolution Falcon. That call against Sora is still one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh moments, man. Johan, thank you so much for the $6 donation. X-Slayer, thank you for the donation. The Lord and Savior Swirly has finally defeated the B-Meme and now the most powerful foe in Sevens. Dill is the worst Pokemon trainer, and that's why Konami won't give him Flare Metal. Well, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. X-Slayer, thank you, my man.
He's not the worst, but he's out of the 3 people that play Pokemon. Well, actually, I think Pete plays Pokemon too, but out of the 4 of this table, he is the worst at this table. But if Caliber was this table, you'd be second worst.
You're right.
So there you go.
Curry Boy, thank you for the $1 donation. Haven't seen the stream in like 3 weeks. Been busy with music stuff. Can't wait for Rush Duels to come to the TCG. It's going to happen.
Welcome back.
And welcome back. I
Oh,
hope you
God.
have been doing
Third
good with the
worst.
music stuff, and thank you so much for the donation. Limestone, holy shit. Thank you for the $20 donation.
Oh, Limestone.
Thank you so much, Limestone. Enjoying the plot episode and its callbacks. Really looking forward to more Luke and Tiger interactions. Can't believe that Nick T joked about Mimi versus Swirly, and it happened. Did you joke
Was
about
that at first?
I know
No.
I said it in 58.
Yeah,
I know Dylan said it.
I appreciate that. I don't think I can take credit for that one.
You may have joked about it very early on. I don't remember.
I
Maybe
think-
when Swirly debuted. I just don't remember. Maybe you
Yeah,
did,
that
though.
might have been it.
Maybe.
I'd have to go back. I say a lot of things, you know.
Check the footage. Check the footage.
This guy says a lot of things.
Go to
But
replay.
Limestone, thank you for another $3 donation. Thank you, Limestone. Dylan, win rates are not everything. They definitely are not.
Nope.
Also, Dylan, let me tell you about 0-9 Shingo. Well,
Come on.
You know.
He's a chat.
Hey, you might be contradicting yourself.
no, I'm not contradicting myself. Win rates are not everything. They're not. But when you go 0-9,
Would you say he peaked in high school, Shingo?
Oh, he's a high school student, so it's hard to say.
yeah.
We could predict it.
It could be. Well,
Listen,
I don't know.
I've
With a
tried.
face like that, I don't know.
I've tried
Look at
many
this.
years.
Look at this. Someone made an edit.
I came onto the YouTube scene in 2015, 2016. For 5 years, I've tried to figure out why people like 0-9 Shingo. I'm still trying to figure it out. So hopefully one day I'll be able to
Never
put
mind.
my.
Do you
put
think
my
it has
finger
to
on
do with like he seems like in these pictures like he's a popular like ladies man kind of guy.
Yeah.
Do you think just like you're jealous of that?
No, he's actually terrible with the ladies. Tried with Yuzu, shut down. Tried with Serena, shut down.
He
By
sounds-
the way, he went 0-9.
He sounds like someone we know. I just can't.
He does sound like
I
someone
can't
we
put my
know.
finger on it.
Yeah, looks like he's the mayor's son, so he feels like he's entitled to everything.
Oh.
I genuinely don't know why people.
So you would say he's someone who has come from everything.
well, he's come from a very.
I hate you
Well-to-do.
guys so much. I can't.
Has maybe had
X-Slayer.
some prior success with women, but
All right,
really,
you know what? Enough about
Keep
Shingo.
going, please.
X-Slayer, thank you for the
I'm
$1
talking about-
donation. There could be a chance of bringing Heroes back to Sevens by giving them a Rush Duel exclusive version with a
They
Fusion
just-
Monster. Yeah, I think Heroes have a chance, X-Slayer. I think a lot of old decks do. Thank you, man. Dark Emperor J, thank you for the donation. I think that Curry will explode in a later episode.
Imagine.
Maybe the dragon in the opening is Swirly's
will.
battle form or something. You and
Battle
Roman have so
form,
much
oh my
in common.
God.
I hope they become friends after this arc. It's definitely possible.
Well, that's a
Dark
time
Emperor.
bomb, that Curry.
it
It's
is.
totally blown
Yeah,
up.
I mean,
It
it's
is.
They said
literally
it like 7
foreshadowing.
times. It's blowing up.
Yeah, it's blowing up.
Yeah. That's how we're gonna end the arc.
Yeah, oh, I think so.
Everyone-
How do we get rid of the ship? Don't worry about it. It's
Yeah,
gone.
I think you're right.
Yuka gets hungry. She just
maybe
decides
we shouldn't cook anymore.
Yo, but Yuka eating. Yuka was eating
It
crazy.
is so funny.
she loves food.
Yuka was hungry.
They have a fully stocked fridge, and they were prevented Roman from putting anything else in the curry.
I know.
Yuka gets hungry on the ship, puts one little thing in there, boom.
Yeah, maybe. It'll be interesting if that curry does explode at some point.
That would be great.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It's so funny too because Yuka became so like obsessed with Roman at the end of the episode when Roman was running away, and now she's like eating her curry. She's like, "Oh, Roman's curry is so good." Like she has like such like an admiration for Roman. It's the funniest thing because Roman wants nothing to do with her, so it's so funny. But thank you guys for all the link donations. We have a few super chats.
Oh, yes, we do.
Okay.
We started off. We have the classic Sean Gilbride 1111.
Love you, man. Thank you.
Got to get caught back up with Sevens. I missed the last few episodes as I've been in the process of moving. Oh, congratulations.
Good.
That's
Congrats.
awesome. Also, I heard something about the ultimate waifu being summoned again, Dark Magician Girl. And she was.
She was. Sean, I definitely recommend you watch it because 58 and 60, 59 is a recap. You can skip it if you want. 58 and 60 are two of the best episodes of the show.
59 I don't need to watch. No, he said it was fun.
It was fun.
I had fun.
The way the food keeps disappearing.
I love the little bit of Ron and Renasuke when they were like, how did that happen?
Yeah, like
and
they're watching
their
it,
interaction
and
was
then
good.
Kaizo later is like he sees it and he's like, she's a monster.
Yeah, that was the best of the episode. Just like the fear in
got
Kaizo's like robotic body.
another creepy Kaizo face, fully detailed for no reason.
Oh yeah.
But I do actually want to say about. I know you guys already did the thing
go
about
for it.
That with that episode.
Yeah.
I feel like we got something interesting out of Kaizo, reconnecting him back with his former personas.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't know he was a bike seat who sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
Total.
He's very different.
Total contrast to the salaryman, where he was a,
I love that Kaizo.
You love that Kaizo.
Oh, boy.
He also reminds me.
That Kaizo's the one that you wake up in a fever dream in your room in the middle of the night. He's at the foot of your bed. It's over. That's what you see.
That Kaizo is like a boss in like a Dark Souls game.
Yeah.
Thank
you for the donut.
What was the dragon? Rook summoned stock busting dragon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Good times.
That was good.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I digress. But I actually thought the
good
original
moments.
parts of that episode were fun.
There was some entertaining, but it was.
I like
you
how
don't
Roman
need
just
to watch
forced
it.
herself into it just to get free food.
I would.
Yeah.
She did not care
Can you
about it.
blame her?
No.
I mean, bro.
Sure, well, she didn't even get to eat it.
Yeah.
I know.
Dude, goddamn button. All right. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, my
Good luck
man.
with the rest of the move.
Yes, good luck.
We have 5 pounds from Nicholas Horton.
Thank you, Nick.
Hi everyone, Dark Magician and DMG. Call back to Yugi's deck. Yeah.
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 I mean, it very much was Yugi's deck. The only non-Yugi card was Baby Dragon.
Which is
Baby
it's still a
Dragon.
dual monsters card.
Yeah,
though.
still a dual monsters card. Definitely.
That was watching that live was like I thought back to that. I had like I'm
happy we reacted to it.
like people today at work. I was at work all week and people are like, "What'd you do this weekend?" I'm like, I saw a freaking dual monster card. And they look at me, what the? I'm like, don't worry about it. You wouldn't understand. But like that was the highlight of just sitting there, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait, you know those cards, wait. And we're thinking like that's gotta be Yugi's deck, and then we're thinking, of course, his ace is coming. Why else would you do it? So
yeah,
It's the joke.
awesome.
I mean, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, literally.
you wouldn't get
it's good.
Dredger's locked up somewhere.
it.
Nicholas,
Yeah.
thank you so much, my man.
We have $2 from X Slayer.
Thank you, X.
Who's happy that Kaizo the Simp got sent into space? I actually,
3 to 4. So there you
You're not happy?
no, I'm happy. I think it was, not in a hating way. I actually don't think it was, hilariously done.
I think it was really fun, too.
yeah.
Yeah.
He admits, he's like, guess we're doing that thing again. And
Yeah.
yes. That's
Actually, I liked Kaizo a little more because of that line.
Because he
Don't
talked,
worry.
he's like, well,
like, there's
I
a
guess I'm losing my
self-awareness.
screen
Yeah, he
time.
broke the fourth
Yeah.
wall, which
Yeah.
I actually really liked.
I respect
but,
him for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good guy.
it was fun.
Thank you, X.
Oh, this is a name.
new
Maybe
name.
you
I have
guys
not
heard. I
seen
haven't
this
seen this
name.
name. Jeremiah Golder.
Oh, yeah, I know the name.
Okay.
$5.
CM Punk icon. I believe.
I missed it, but maybe.
Oh.
Love CM Punk.
I believe it.
I think he's
come back?
coming to AEW apparently.
AEW.
AEW.
I don't believe
Yeah.
I don't
that
think the
was rumors.
WWE
That's
will
what they
ever
say.
happen.
Yeah, the lingo. Of
Thank you,
it.
Jeremiah.
That pipe bomb
Um,
is insane.
Yeah, these legacy decks are cool and all, but when are we gonna get a true Chad character in Sevens trying to win with a jackpot 7 deck? You know
Yeah,
what
that's
that means?
true. Like a luck. I mean, we have some luck cards with Rook, but only a few, and I think they were used in that season finale duel where he literally played the slot machine Rook. But it would be cool to
We
see
need a
like
game guy.
We
Yeah,
need a
game guy from Mario
Game
Party
guy,
3,
yeah.
hopefully. I mean, there's been rumors that he'll come to a Yu-Gi-Oh show at some point, but hopefully we get like a luck-based deck, like a slot casino deck soon. I think it would fit Sevens. 777. So I like that, Jeremiah. Hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon.
Would be fun.
But thank you.
We have $5 from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Phil.
Hi guys, nice episode. Got some good episodes coming out soon. Finally got my temps today. So hyped. Also,
Thank
Dylan,
you
start my
for
story. I'm
the
doing chapter 2
dono.
right now.
Yes, I have started it. I will DM you about it right after the stream, actually, Philip. Really enjoying it. Excited for chapter 2. I think I read most of the first chapter, but I read it on the way to the Mets game, and then I fell asleep in the car, and then we got killed by the Phillies. Well, it was not a fun Sunday. But Philip, thank you so much for another donation, and I will DM you about it afterwards. But thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. That's awesome. Good for him.
Yeah, seriously. We have two $2 donations from X Slayer.
Thank you, X.
The first reads #Bring Naoki and Crow back to Sevens.
Okay,
I'm sure you two like that. Yeah,
No, we'll just skip over. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, next. Okay.
Then the other one says Sevens Road monsters are dead. They're not coming back. Oh my god. I mean, we saw a page where, you know, it might have been questionable. I don't know.
Listen, something happens to him. I don't like it.
I mean, we have 3 pages to find
They're
out.
not coming back.
They're not coming back. X Slayer, thank you so much, my man. We're going to do, how many more do we have?
We only have 2 more.
All right, we'll do 2 more, and then we're going to go into the summaries.
Yeah. We have £5 from Nicholas Horton again.
Thank you, Nick.
Unlike other anime, they get more promotions for their dubs. Yu-Gi-Oh has hardly ever seemed to get that much promotion for its dubs. Early on,
Maybe
very
DM
Duel
because it was
Monsters.
on Pix 11.
Yeah.
It was on Pix 11.
After the original Yu-Gi-Oh, it stopped.
It was on Pix 11. Otherwise,
maybe
no, they do not.
something for GX, but not a whole lot.
I mean, you have to keep in mind at this point, Nicholas, Vrain's dub was accessible in the United States after the show ended.
Yeah.
And the Sevens dub, which we're now 60 episodes into this show, has not even been announced yet. I'm 99% sure through sources and connections that I have that a Sevens dub is happening. But at the moment, there is no confirmation of that. And we are 60 episodes
They'll
into
be in
Sevens.
Canada again, just like Brains.
Don't
You know,
say that.
people that prefer to watch the dub, and there's more people out there than you think, even with something like Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of people out there. It would be so great if it was like a My Hero Academia or a mainstream anime where the dubbed episodes came out a day or a week after the original episodes.
Get that shit on Toonami, man.
Yeah.
Right the weekend.
Oh, My Hero's so good. I keep watching. Oh my God,
But it's very good. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is never going to be like that. It hasn't been like that since the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And, you know, it's just, it sucks. It would be cool if dubbed and subbed fans could watch simultaneously and talk about the episodes together. It would be cool.
Yeah.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world.
Unfortunately, for
We
better,
do not
for,
live in a perfect world, though. That is
Thank
learn that.
you
My
for the
for better or
dono.
worse, for the people that enjoy the dub, like having a successful dub over here will just overall improve the success of Konami and further Yu-Gi-Oh,
would,
future
man.
Yu-Gi-Ohs, which I would love. Would love that if
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh could go on forever based on a global popularity.
I agree.
It's gonna be an interesting dub.
Will be an interesting dub.
It fits up what they want to do with their dubs
I
so
know.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Last one?
Whenever that may, yeah.
Ooh.
We have $2 from X Layer. I like this.
Yeah.
Sevens Road Dragon happening coming soon.
Interesting.
Good game.
That could be
That'd
interesting.
I mean, if you think about
Well,
that,
that's interesting.
there is a dragon at the end.
Well, will all the Sevens Road monsters be based on the 7 holders from the story? Because if they are,
Yeah, probably.
then they all have to be humanoid. And they've all been humanoid so far.
Well, they were cloaked. You couldn't see the head of one.
But
of
is
them.
one of them a dragon? I mean,
Oh,
probably.
wait. Are you 100% sure it's not a dragon?
I guess you're not 100%
Okay.
sure, but come on.
That's all I'm asking.
I feel like it's more likely that the dragon belongs to Swirly
Yeah.
more than it will.
The dragon in the end of the opening?
Like, well, at least the one that pops up that's in the black silhouette.
Oh, yeah.
That
the
other
silhouette.
one, I don't know if I like. I feel like that might not even end up being anything.
Oh, it will be. Yuga and Rook's colors form, and then that
Yeah.
shoots to the sky. That'll
If
be a
anything,
fusion.
wouldn't it be Rooks then?
Could be Rooks.
He's
Or
Dragon
Yuga,
Man.
or Yuga uses a Sevens Road magician and a Dragears combines. them, and
that would
that's
be
the
a pretty
monster.
That'd
dope
be
monster.
sick.
That'd
Yeah.
be disgusting.
Yeah.
Broken.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be. Well, guys, thank you for all the donations so far. As always, really appreciate it. We are going to move to the spoiler and prediction segment of this stream where we talk about 61, 62, 63, and 64. And of course, we are going to make our final predictions on the upcoming Roa and Yuka duel. Dredger is 7-0 since joining the team.
Streak.
Will Dredger continue?
Comes Brock
Yes.
Lesnar.
We have one more from our friend Jack Knight. If you want to read it before we
sure.
continue.
We'll
We have $10 from Jack Knight.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
What's up,
Very
Jack?
generous.
He said,
Thank you,
"What's
man.
up, guys? Episode good. Surprised to see the main protagonist from the video game to come in the show. More relevant. Also, extravaganza this weekend. Also, need more Neil time.
No, we need more Neil time.
I
Best
agree.
of luck at extravaganza. Is that
Best of luck. I hope you win a mat. I hope you win some cool stuff, Jack.
luck.
And
Like those dubs.
please
Gotta win.
please let us know how you do. We will, of course, be rooting for you here at the studio as we always are. So please let me know how you do, Jack. Thank you so much for the kind donation. I really hope that we get some more Nail, some more Sana, and we are getting some more Roa. So we are going to start with the summaries. If you do not want spoilers, now's your chance to click off.
You actually gave people a chance. That's surprising. Last week he didn't give him a chance. I know you guys weren't watching.
3,
He
2, 1,
literally
all right.
no, he didn't even. He just started talking about this, but nothing happened. I had to yell at him.
And
about
then, and
spoilers.
then you.
They know how we do it
He
here.
thought that you meant that he was blocking you with the summary, and you're like, no, you didn't give the people to click off. They know what's going on.
Yeah, they know what's happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually grab a water bottle. Not a water bottle, but something to drink because we're out of water here. So I'm going to show this in a
He's gonna
second.
come back with
I'll be
a
back in 2 minutes.
cappuccino.
Thank you
Or
for the
his
dono.
big water, the Twix one.
Commercial.
Oh, can you bring that water down?
The giant thing?
Yeah, that thing's. It's gonna like cover the whole screen. Oh, reach
What's
out.
up, everyone?
What we got?
How's life going?
Let's see.
Doing great, guys.
What about a 7-row Dragon Rider from Skylar?
That'd be like, I mean, think about it. Like we had, let's say this is like a restarting point, right? So like
Yeah.
we kind of replicate some of what happened in Duel Monsters. We had Dragon Master Knight when Kaiba and Yugi.
Yeah, that was. Oh my god.
I know
that
that's
was
further,
high.
Yeah.
but you know that's a thing that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
So like, why not? Even though those aren't they're not rivals, right? They're best friend characters, but still,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
it's like two duelists cards come together for some badass fusion.
I mean, anything's possible now. We have fusion, baby.
Exactly.
Anything's possible.
And obviously, it wasn't made by Yugioh, so there's clearly more than one fusion card. I have to think, and that's how it's gonna
it's
be.
from space debris that hit
Yes, that's
the
what Yugioh
academy
said.
up there, which feels too convenient.
Yes.
Right.
So that
Otis.
means
It's Otis.
that somebody else did it.
Yeah, it's
That's what it
Otis.
feels like.
It is Otis.
Oh,
It's always
boy.
Otis.
How
Guys,
full is that?
I didn't spoil anything for Pete. I've received 2 versions of Dragon Master Knight. He knows it exists.
It's true. Yeah, Dragon Master Knight.
Yeah.
We'll see it in you.
But I mean, it kind of spoiled it. But you have to figure where it comes from. You know, right?
I'm just
I
looking
hope
at how much water he has.
it's a lot of water. And it's
Hey, he could have made it a lot higher. Let's be
What
honest.
concerns me is that the mat creates sort of a false edge for that table.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
like, I don't know where it ends.
And there's-
oh my God.
and there's
Fucking
no
God.
top.
No, pull it back.
All right.
Pull it back.
So
buddy.
we
Pull
are
it
going to
back.
read the 61 summary. And
The camera just gets
here it is.
wet.
It's live. If you don't want spoilers, leave.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Episode 61.
There he goes.
Hey.
It was worse last week. You didn't even tell them. You just
A
did it.
live, powerful rush duel. Yuka commenced a baseball rush duel in response to Yuka's provocation. Roa announced he will avenge Roman. Remember, Roman lost to Yuka as a fellow Roa Roman member. Thus began an unusual showdown between rock music and baseball.
Very interesting.
61 summary. The 62 and summary and the 63-64 don't say anything about this. I think it's time
to duel.
Make the picks.
not to duel,
Picks.
but to make the picks. Yeah.
Bum ba bum bum bum. Let's go.
Okay. We are making our picks.
This is. Yeah, I think we're ready. If we're not
Thank
ready, we're
you
all-
for the
I'm
dono.
ready. I mean,
Oh, we all lost. I'm ready.
I hope so. I mean, my pick is solely on them not ruining a character. It's just straight up like it's
don't give it away, bro.
it's up. Oh
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Are you ready?
No,
Yep.
no, oh my God, we were going.
5,
Oh,
4,
that was
3, 2, 1. Pick.
All right, thank God. Yeah, thank you. I love you make fun of me and you say that.
Well, I didn't say it out loud.
Oh my. Oh jeez.
Also, it was slightly different, and I'm not gonna say my part out loud, but because it's different for a reason.
The answer was looking right at me.
Yeah.
It was looking right at me.
Yeah. Oh God.
He's looking right at me. Oh, I like that you're doing a poll for it.
Yeah, I like that.
What if you made that like binding? Like, so everyone who votes for those things has to.
You can vote in the poll. We'll see where the chat's headed. And we'll see our picks, of course. So Yuka Roa is
Someone
episode.
voted it.
Pete, do you want to start? We'll go down the table.
Yeah, sure.
Who are you picking?
Roa. I don't want to over-exaggerate this, but I feel rewatching the podcast last week when you guys talked about it, I do feel this is a massive detriment to Roa's character if he loses. I mean, let's just be real. This character, you know, I won't even get into, it's supposed to be the rival and things like that. He's supposed to be a good duelist. I mean, Rook literally says in episode, 12 or 13, that this is the greatest duelist I've ever seen, right?
Yep.
And yes, a lot has happened since then, but he's still a very powerful duelist, and
You would hope.
who has he beaten? Geta and Mimi.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
And the thing that also hurts his character is he disappears for like 20 episodes at a time. So when you come back, you need to make some kind of headway, some relevance, some anything. And we need a win. We're down 3-2. We need to even this up. We can't go down 4-2. So I'm picking Roll.
No, not with the characters you have left. You can't really
pick and
leave
roll.
it to your secondary characters.
We'll go to you, Judge.
And that's why I also picked Ro. I think if he loses this duel, his character is gonna have a almost impossible time to recover. He's going to Roman's defense here. He's trying to win this duel with Yuka, who beat Roman, part of Roman the band. I just think Roa has to win here,
for
and that's why
the dono.
I know my 7-0 pick. I'm with everybody. So if we go down, boys, we go down together.
We're going down with the ship.
Yeah, we are. But I'd have to think this is a must win for Roa. And again, it makes sense to make it 3-3, and then we can get interesting with these next titles that we just got with these new episodes. So, Nick T, you got this?
I don't have a whole lot more to add, but my pick is Roa. I'm gonna take a slightly opposite perspective here and say that, of course, like everything that you guys said is totally true for Roa's character. Yeah. But in terms of Yuka's character, she already got a win against Roman, who is otherwise a great duelist. I mean, at least record-wise. And she doesn't need it. Why give her the win against like a character like that? It's just unnecessary, especially as someone who's already skeptical of our main antagonist's plans. Why does she need to become even more jacked?
Yeah.
Also, to build on that, as we said, Yugioh wants me on top, right?
Exactly.
Yugioh said he
you
wants
to get rid of
and
it.
I would assume as soon as you lose, even though she won her first duel, she's out. If you lose, you're out. So now down to 2.
And we're running out of time in the arc. You got to get rid of
I
the
agree,
other two. Exactly.
especially because even though they extend the arc 2 episodes, which is great. We talked about that last. I don't know if you guys watched. We talked about how we want the arcs to be about 20 episodes each, at least, to give us more opportunities. But in this case, we got 2, so now we know that they're gonna have to, if it's Yuo's the one, we need to start getting rid of more siblings.
for the dono.
All right, Joe.
From that perspective,
We warmed you up. Hit you with the facts.
Hit us with the cow pick first.
I like Cal's pick. Yeah, we didn't say Cal's pick.
Cal is
He
picking
gave a reason, actually.
Roa.
Wow.
I
Cal.
think this is Roa's time to step up and avenge Roman's defeat and help build up his character both as a duelist and with development in general. I think it also makes sense the other siblings start losing because they are clearly aware that Yugioh is trying to do this thing on his own. Roa wins in what I assume will be an awesome episode with hopefully some really good music as well. Maybe we'll get a new Roa song.
Yes.
So these 4 are all picking Roa. I am actually picking Roa as well. So our entire team is picking Roa. I'm going to be a little more harsh and callous on this.
Go for the throw.
You feed on negativity.
This is
That's all your community's built off of.
This is
God.
This will be a complete train wreck if Roa loses.
Yeah.
I don't think in Sevens we've had more of a must-win duel for a character. This will be a complete disaster if Roa Kirishima loses to Yuka. Roa's character has easily been, in my opinion, the most mishandled and disappointing character of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. It seemed to me that he was going to be a rival character, or at least a character with some relevance and good dueling. I mean, we look at the other 2 characters that it's fair to compare him to, Nail and Asana, because they were both the focus of their arcs. Nail beat Yuga. Asana beat Yuga. Nail drew against Gakuto and really dominated him in that duel. Asana beat Tiger, who we know is an extremely good duelist. What has Roa done from a dueling perspective? Roa, his opponents have the second worst record of any character's dueling opponents. The only dueling opponents that have a worse record than Roa's are Swirly's, because he's beaten Otis and he's beaten Mimi. Roa's dueling opponents in duels that he's won, I'm referring to, are 0-5. Geta has dueled once, and Mimi couldn't beat a rock if it had a dual disc. So Roa has not had any sort of good duel at this point, and I don't think he's had really that good character development either. I think he's been botched up until this point. He had that really interesting interaction with Yuga when Yuga came to him and confided with him after losing to Nail. We never saw the resolution of that conversation. Maybe they'll go back to it at some point, but we're 30 episodes plus now from that moment, and we have not seen any resolution on that. And then I thought they really did a sloppy job handling the band member reunion between Geta, Roa, and Ushido and Roman. I didn't really like the way that they did that. So I think two of the more rare but mishandled plot points in Seven so far have had to do with Roa. I don't think he's dueled anyone, or beaten anyone, I should say, that is noteworthy and relevant. And it's time to step up. It's time to be a good duelist, be as advertised. You got to beat Yuka. This would be a big win for him. If he loses to Yuka, it is a complete train wreck. And so I am picking Roa, and he's got to do it. I haven't even talked about the vanishing act that he does. He beats Geta in episode 17. All right, we'll see you 25 episodes later. The last season ends. All right, we'll see you 8 episodes later. That's already more than half of the show. There's only been 60 episodes. Roa needs this win. I want better for Roa. I like him a lot. He's got to beat Yuka here. There's just no way to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts for me.
Yo, bro.
Wow, that was
a little hot in here.
It's a little steamy.
A little hot. I gotta fan myself.
Did anything I say? Did you think anything I said was out of line?
No.
Wait, oh yeah, yes. Yes. What do you mean? He said he couldn't beat. You couldn't beat a.
I said Mimi.
Mimi couldn't beat a rock.
We know it's true.
No, it's not true. And a lot of people, that's what people are like, wait, like, whoa. Someone said, Kyle Campos came in and said, first, the hate, and then said, she is a single mom.
Yeah, she's really good at that.
She's a great mom.
I
like Mimi. In fact, I loved that Mimi Yugioh episode.
You know, now this is actually a good time for me to say, several people have suggested a sort of a gamble for you for that.
What's the gamble?
If by the end of the show, if Mimi gets a win, you cosplay as Diane Keto Prison Master.
You guys want to see that? You guys are sick.
Yeah.
I'll think about that one. What happens if I win? What do I get?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's got to be worthwhile for the.
Got to be worthwhile. Let me. Besides the Mimi rock comment, which was obviously a joke, did you think anything I said was out of line?
No.
Actually, I feel like. I don't want to say didn't go far enough, but I think there's a point. No, there's a point where it's like the conjunction of his vanishing act, as you've barely touched upon, and his win-loss ratio. Because I don't think win-loss ratio is everything.
I don't
But
either.
in conjunction with the vanishing act, it's detrimental.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
And he would win when he ever showed up.
And as the point Pete made, when he's on screen, he's got to make an impact. You have a big duel against Yuga, you lost. You have a big duel against Roman in the tournament, you lost.
And then you
have a duel against Geta, no one cares, you win. You have a duel against Mimi, who can't beat anyone,
and also,
you win.
like, the things that undercut that is, like, in the Geta duel, I thought he wasn't a great person to Geta. I thought they were getting along there, and then he undercuts him at the end.
That's right, he drops him into a...
Then you have the band member, Geta chose to go down just because Ro was being a dick. And then you have the whole moment of the band members, which I don't think they should have stood with him at all. I don't think he deserved that.
Yeah.
You know, he showed vulnerability to Roman, but couldn't show it when he was in front of his two bandmates.
I thought that whole plot point was not...
And, like, it looked good when it was like, you're both these cards, and then immediately tributes them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's... I don't know. I feel like there's not been a lot of payoff there.
Yeah. So we're all picking Roa. Yeah. I'll be watching live that episode, so it'll be a big episode.
Is that this Saturday?
That is a Saturday.
Oh no, I can't this Saturday. I'm out. Sorry.
69 votes. I want to see what that poll ended on. Let me look.
Unless Nicole's gonna be on the stream, which I doubt she wants. You know what? Maybe.
Well, let me know.
Probably got a lot to say about it.
Let me see.
Is she watching?
No.
You got to get her to watch.
I'm trying to get her to watch 5. If she watched 5D, she'll like it. I can guarantee she'll watch if she can. If I can get her to watch.
Then you got her.
Yeah. I will.
86% of the chat is voting for Roa.
1% said draw no result.
It's overwhelmingly Roa. I'm interested. The people that would genuinely bet money that Yuka would win. I'm interested to know why. I really am.
I think I saw Skyler said Utopia. which
Hey, you know what? I
But
didn't
it's
think
baseball.
I didn't think Yuka would beat Roman, and she did.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Are we underestimating Yuka? I mean, is Roman
no,
good?
but if Yuka wins, they're up 4-2 already.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
we're
there's
cutting
still
it close here.
and there's still 3 siblings.
Yeah, we're cutting it close
It just doesn't.
here, man.
It doesn't make.
It just doesn't
logical
add up.
sense.
Unless this is somehow rolling over into the next arc, which I highly doubt.
I
doubt
don't
as
know. It's hard to say.
I said it.
Yeah, someone did. Wasn't gonna be me.
So, we also have the 62 summary that I'm going to read with you guys right now. The Luke Man. Tiger tells Yuga and company that Luke has not come home, so they go look for him. They arrive at the Goa 6 quarry, but standing in their way is Yugioh. They then hear someone yell, "Hold it right there." Just who is it?
So I don't even know who the next duel
Do
is.
you I've done it. Do you believe that episode 62 is going to be Yugioh versus Rook?
I think it's a great chance.
I think it's a good
And
chance.
I think
It's a good
poor Rook is getting humiliated, man. I mean,
Yeah.
that Luke Man thing, it's so embarrassing.
It
You
shakes
know,
him to his core.
think about the things you make as a kid, right? You don't want that to come out.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Think about-
yikes. That's just so bad because we all know.
Think about the pictures that you take as a kid that are just they don't look great.
Yeah.
The playthroughs in 480p.
I mean, you had a recent experience
We
with a
can find-
picture circulating that you rather not out there.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Yeah, who sent that picture?
We all know who sent that
Who
picture.
took that? It was
We
someone-
all know who
it was,
sent
it was
that
someone
picture.
at this table. I know it wasn't someone next to me, and I know it wasn't.
I want you to consider something.
Oh
What's
boy.
Why would it even be a question?
Oh no, it wasn't. I wanted to see your reaction. Oh, I knew it wasn't a question. I wanted you to.
Because it
admit
had to be obvious.
Oh, I know it was
Oh
obvious.
yeah, it
It's
wasn't.
good.
I didn't
very
know
obvious.
where it was from. I was like, wow, they're impressive.
Anyway, enough about me. Do you believe we're getting Rook versus Yugioh?
I'd hope so. I think that's we want to see best versus best, right? As we always say,
That is best versus
best versus best. So, yeah, I hope so. I hope to
That
see
would be
that.
crazy if that happened because that's not.
I wonder
the end
if
of
they're
the
gonna give
arc.
us. Did you just?
No, the water just I miscalculated the circumference. Yeah, I think it would be really interesting.
Yeah, I actually would like that a lot.
Yeah. But what's interesting there is if Rook beats Yugioh, we don't even know if that's the duel. It's not confirmed.
Right.
If Rook beats Yugioh, then, and
No
assuming
shot.
Yuka loses, then
No
Yuden's the only president.
No.
And he's gotta win 5 in a row.
If
Yugioh
Rook
would
goes
win.
up against Yugioh, it's a Yugioh.
Yugioh would win. And remember, I said in 58, I said I was very upset that Rook was not the one to lose to Yugioh, but rather
I
Yuga.
have to play that way.
But let me tell you something. This is why you don't live. Thank God it's Friday. Oh God, it's Monday.
No!
I can't even look at you right now.
Because I'm wet. It's
you
a little.
are glistening.
It's a little bit of water.
It looks like you're crying.
I'm not crying. I get emotional about Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, I get emotional.
Oh.
I just love this franchise so much. No, listen.
Wait, what can't you live by?
You can't live. Thank God it's
No,
Friday.
my-
Oh God, it's Monday.
Dredge.
You can't because if you live that short-sighted, like a lot of people, including myself, were not thrilled that Yuga was the one to lose again to Yugioh, to lose again to a new mechanic. But if in
I went on a
62,
rant.
if in 62 you did, if in 62 Rook ends up losing to Yugioh, then it's like okay, then it made more sense. But will that be what they do? I don't know. We also have the 63 and 64 titles. I'm not going to show them on screen to you guys. The 63 title is the sixth man, implying that we might learn who the sixth sibling is in 63, literally 2.5 weeks from now. And then episode 64, A Family of Gears. Rook
Thank
versus
you
Tiger.
for the
Maybe Rook
dono.
versus Tiger. I don't know.
Gears
I believe that will be my birthday stream. Let me look. 61. Yes.
I feel
So
the same way.
episode 64 will be my birthday stream. We're gonna start at like 10 p.m. It'll roll into my birthday, the 8th to the
Wait,
9th.
episode 64 is
So that'll be episode 64. So A Family of Gears, Rook versus Tiger, a stream a duel I would love to see.
That would be really great.
What do you make of this? A big theory that a lot of people are pushing is that Rook could potentially be the Goa sibling with how focused it's going to be on him, seemingly based on these titles.
Right.
I immediately, that was an instinct that I had. I've kind of gone off of that since the titles have come out. Well, what do you make of it? Why so much Rook focus here? Seemingly Rook focus with 62 and then 64. And remember, Yuga looked at Rook to end this episode as if he had a plan in mind, probably having to do with Rook becoming the Luke man. What do you think?
It's hard, right? Because there's already a lot of mystery and intrigue surrounding Luke. Of course, yes, he's like a clown, right? We all know that he goofs off a lot, but like there's so much mystery behind like his backstory that like legitimately where this goes like could stop. Don't look at me.
What?
That's my face.
That's
No, it's not your. It's not your neutral face. Okay.
I'm not even sure what's happening right now.
It's just Nick.
But like, so we
just-
have
we
like
just
him falling
love
asleep in the room, the nightmares, the statement that I hate gears.
Right.
Oh, who is the old man in the picture? His pal, like all these things that we didn't really get clear answers for, and now like a certain focus on him leads me to believe a certain, maybe he's more important than just the clown at every duel.
Yeah.
The old man in the picture
was-
is Asana's grandfather. They're related.
If we don't,
That
learn,
would be kinda
I'm
sick.
happy
I
you
would
brought
like
up.
that.
I'm happy you brought that guy up. If we don't learn who that is by the end of the show, I'm gonna say this is the worst Yu-Gi-Oh ever. So I'm happy
I'm
you
saying
brought
that
that
now.
up.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm happy you brought that up.
do you
I'm kidding, by the way. I'm completely
What
kidding.
is that?
Dredger, what do you make of it?
Of the Luke focus. coming
Okay,
up.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait,
What are
the
we
old
talking
man,
of
like,
the summaries. Of the summaries.
I like it. I think he's been he hasn't lost a duel. It's
Yeah.
interesting to see
He's the
what
king
they're
of
gonna
duels,
do with him.
baby.
You think we're getting Rook Yuo? Yuo?
I'd like to see Yugioh. I think we all know how the result should play out.
Yeah.
It'd make the most sense. Unless, the sixth sibling is the true mastermind and Yuo's not. But that would take away from all his puppeteering and all the great narcissistic traits they've given him. So I really...
I'm
You good?
thinking about
You
Mind Goblin.
This is what you sign up for on this podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
You got
You were by the Twitch stream last night. You know what
gotta
it's
be
talking
Mid-sentence for
kidding
you.
about.
I'm thinking
You
of
gotta
Mind
be.
Goblin. Have you?
You know what, Dill? You know what? I'm going to give this one to you.
It is interesting that there's 3 episodes
Dill,
of Rook.
what's Mind Goblin?
No, I can't say it. There's 3 episodes of Rook. Well, we don't know if the 6th man has to do with Rook.
No, I mean, but all right, let's say 2 episodes, and
Give it
I
to
mean, he
you.
is the king of
It's
duels,
open.
so it makes sense that we're focusing more on him. But like, if he did go against Yuo, it feels too early.
It does feel too early.
Right. Right. Wouldn't that be
Because
like
then where do you go from there? Let's say Yuo loses, right?
Well, he can't lose.
Where do we go?
Yuga's gonna versus sixth sibling in the finale.
Could. That was the real mastermind behind it. The 6th sibling was the one that actually created the card.
Maybe. I mean, maybe it's Otis.
Could be.
There's some,
He's an
and that's a
anything
theory.
you might say
Yeah,
the show
I know,
is
there's
Otis.
a possible.
Anything you say.
Because we don't. Where's he been?
Yeah.
He was very important.
He's
and all
out,
of a
he's
sudden,
out there
boop.
scheming. He's scheming.
The 6th sibling to me, realistically, I think can be at this point Yuga,
Yeah.
Rook,
Yeah.
Otis, or Swirly, or a character we have not met yet. I can't see anyone else that we've met potentially being the 6th
I
sibling.
can't see Otis necessarily. He's like a full-grown adult.
It would be weird, but
Yeah.
maybe he's like something went wrong, you know?
Okay. All right, keep going.
No, maybe.
You can
maybe
tell Dylan's exhausted.
Yeah, he is. Bill, next segment, go. Oh.
no, maybe he got like sucked into a void in time, and then he like.
This isn't even exhausted. Like, this is just him. That's just what he does.
Something went wrong.
It's either this or it's his crazy cracked up theory. So I guess we'll take this.
Hold on, I don't think that's. Okay, no, never mind.
I've been,
Yeah, it's like.
I've been requested multiple times by an anonymous source to smack you.
Jarrett Letty?
No.
Oh, that's probably Anthony. I mean, it's one of those two ever.
Oh, man.
Well, why do they want me to smack? Why do they want you to
First,
smack me?
thank God it's Friday.
God, it's Monday.
I'm gonna say that when she's here for the season.
Oh,
I
no.
hope she hits you.
And then I think the other one was the Mind Goblin. Or actually, added context, it's not clear. Mind Goblin or the maybe something went wrong.
Chat,
Oh, man. It's getting
we
late.
appreciate you being here for the Sevens content
It's getting late.
Yes, Sevens content.
on this channel.
All right, open that up. Let's go.
This
All
makes
right,
it a
let's
podcast.
We're gonna do some remaining super chats and
Like,
donations.
Somehow the viewers have increased.
Yeah, we are actually up to
We're
125
We're entertaining.
right now.
Oh, man.
Are
Maybe
you
he's
good? You alive
Someone
right now?
did say maybe he's their uncle or something. I could actually see that he's him being their uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle.
He can't talk. This is insane.
No, he just keeps going from one reference to another in his whole life. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Can you explain what I was talking about?
No, absolutely not.
Do you want me to drop full names?
Are we name dropping?
As a Dredge does.
Yeah, I do. I do name
Dredge
drop.
just doxes people
I
all
dox
the
them
time.
immediately.
Give
All right,
me
let me-
your-
let
I don't
me-
give their address. Just tell
Let
them.
me take
you
some
there.
deep breaths here.
Remember Chelsea?
Dill. Remember Candace?
That's what he was.
Wait,
All right.
who's Candace?
All right, no, I can't say it.
Come on.
All right, Mega
Damn.
Karibo, thank you for the devil donation of 666. Thank you so much, Mega. Hey guys, loaded episode. It really was. Yugioh has been a great villain so far, and I really enjoy the dynamic between Yugioh and Yudon. I think it would be really cool if Yudon picked up Fusion and beat Yugioh, taking over as a leader. Also, Tiger over Yugioh
Thank you
confirmed.
for
As a
the
character,
dono.
I believe
Of course.
at the moment I would put Tiger over Yugioh. And as a fighter, I'd put Tiger over anyone.
Well, yeah, Tiger could beat anyone.
Thank
Although,
you
I'd be kinda cool
for
to see
the
Tiger
dono.
fight Asana. Like a legitimate,
Like,
like a martial arts.
My brain went
Oh,
somewhere.
she'd destroy Asana.
I don't know.
No, she would destroy Asana. She's definitely the
I
she would
think you're
destroy
underestimating her.
Asana. I'm not, and no
Ne-
shame to Asana. I just think you're underestimating Tiger.
Never forget, and I always like bringing this up. Never forget, she wanted to beat the shit out of Yugioh.
I wish she did.
Never
she
forget.
almost did. Yeah,
She almost did.
And maybe.
No.
Never mind. Maybe you would have won one more.
All right, keep going. Jesus.
Would've whipped him
Mega,
in the
thank
shit.
you so much, my man. Limestone, thank you for the $2 donation. It being Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm not surprised cards came from space. It's a very Yu-Gi-Oh thing for that to happen. Baryons came from space. The the GX cards obviously came from space. A lot of plot points have come from space. A lot of characters love eating. I feel sorry for anyone who tries to
Botan, Roman,
yeah,
Yuka.
Botan, Roman,
have
I
we
know.
noticed
Rook
it's
for anyone who
not a bad
tries to
one.
feed
Have we
them.
all noticed it's mostly women
It is,
It's
yeah.
women and Rook.
and women? And
Remember Roman
so
and
same
Rook
category.
when they in the Sweets Kakako duel?
Oh,
They
my
were
They were
challenge
fat
after.
for like an episode and a half.
The
They
big
literally had, like,
eaters,
a pot belly.
the big eaters of the show are if you had the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse when it comes to eating are Roman, Rook, Botan, and Yuka.
Yes.
Yeah,
Botan might be like the
she's
worst.
the leader
It's
of the
terrifying.
apocalypse, as Kaiser said.
It's hard. A
She's
monster.
I love it. I love it.
I think it's great.
Jinx. We said that at the same
We
time.
said it at the same
What do you owe? What do you owe you?
Kissing the lips.
Did you hear this?
Keep reading. please.
Content
I need to go
Kuriami.
to sleep at some point.
Thank
It's
you
a
for the
vine, bro.
donations.
It's a vine.
0-9 Shingo versus 0-4 Mimi. It's not about who's gonna win first, but about who's gonna lose first. I would think Mimi would probably win that.
It's a classic Chad versus Stacy.
And thank you, Content, for another one. I doubt that Swirly has done dueling. I agree. I don't think he's done dueling. The real question is, what deck will he use and what will be his permanent deck this time instead of a one-off? So here's something that I think maybe I'm the only one who feels this way. I would not mind if Swirly never kind of gets his own deck. I think it would be cool if he uses like loner decks and we see legacy cards through him. I think it would be really cool if they
He's
keep
gonna
that
go to the
gimmick up.
library every duel.
Well, yeah, I guess that's the concept.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
I want that.
But he's not done dueling. Content, thank
I
you
feel
so
like
much.
he would more if he has a chance of making his own deck. He's gonna like, I don't want to say a poor man's, but he's gonna model it off of Rook because I feel like they have a connection.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So
I think you're right.
That's where it would go.
Yeah. C-San and Vaughn, thank you for the $2 donation. A small detail I noticed, but the Sevens book seemed to make an important note of the moon being a sign of important events. If I'm not mistaken, the Sugetsu family emblem is quite similar in style, being a crescent moon. Any connection or
I don't
just a
know.
coincidence?
That's interesting. Didn't know that.
I
Didn't think
feel
about
like- I
that,
don't know if
but-
there's necessarily a connection, but I feel like there's maybe there is actually. I feel like it started to and will continue to be like a recurring theme.
Yeah, I still think Gakuto's send-off ceremonial duel will be against
With
his ancestor.
I agree.
That's something that I got that vibe
Don't do this to
immediately.
me.
That's pretty interesting though, C-San and Vaughn. I think you're right. I did not notice that. Good eye, man. Good eye. Solid Snack, thank you for the donations. I'm just going to read them through. Amazing app, probably my second favorite, even though the Queen of Sevens lost again. It was amazing to see Yugi's deck and Swirly being cool, as well as Librarian Mimi. And an actual card game being played without any special effects. How rare is that? Honestly, after this episode, my chances for Mimi getting a win have actually gone up. If they're going to use it for smaller scale stuff like this where it doesn't matter who won,
Yeah,
hoping we see more legacy decks in the future if the library has them. Also, I know Ro will probably win, but I really want him to lose, not going to lie, because I think Yuka is just cooler LMAO. We should talk sometime, Dill. We definitely will, man. It's been a busy month. If you guys don't know, and thank you for all those donations and comments. It's been a stupid busy month, and it's going to be. I am uploading a video every single day in the month of August. The video I uploaded today, which was about English dub references to older Yu-Gi-Oh, so far is one of the best performing videos I've had in probably about 5 or 6 months. So I just wanted to take the time to thank you guys who checked out that video and for the support that you guys show me throughout, you know, all my journeys. So thank you guys for that. But Solid Snack, thank you. Maybe Mimi will get a win. Maybe she'll knock one off. You know, you just never know.
Maybe I'll win the lottery.
Well, maybe if he's
What we get?
Ivrea, thank you for the $5 donation. Right now, I feel like, thank God it's Wednesday. Oh, no, it's Thursday. LOL, JK. Yeah, thank God it's Wednesday. Oh, God, it's Thursday. You don't want to live your life like that, and I'm happy Ivrea brought it up. The phrase I always say is, thank God it's Friday. Oh, God, it's Monday.
Right.
And the reason for that, you know, maybe you guys don't know the origin of why that phrase is the thing. So the reason for that is you want to get to the end of the week. You want to get to the weekend. All you can focus on is the upcoming weekend. And so, oh, thank God it's Friday. The weekend's finally here. And then when the weekend's over, oh God, it's Monday. You're so, you're so short-sighted. You don't have a long picture of things, and you know that's just important. That's why we say here often on the channel and on the team here, thank God it's Friday. Oh God, it's Monday.
I'm glad you brought that up. Actually,
I'm
because
second that.
like, how do you think that phrase specifically refers to like our protagonist Yugioh, who keeps for some reason just keeps losing?
I'm banning Ivrea. I'm banning her.
Oh my God, that escalated quickly. My payday's next Friday, not this Friday, unfortunately. Guys, I want to go home and go to sleep. You're killing me. The two of you.
To Yugioh.
It relates to you.
Say it. Say it. Oh, man. Pete, I don't know how you dealt before I was here,
It's
man.
a lot of
I don't know how you did it.
X-Slayer, thank you for the donations. I
Holy
appreciate it. The Silhouette Dragon is not swirly, but instead the fusion monster of Yugioh. 1, because it looks like it has the 7 road clothing at the bottom half. I gotta check that out. 2, it had wing being on flame. And last, why was Yugioh looking at Rook at the end of episode 60? I think that has to do with the Luke man.
Yeah.
And then canceled the whole crew for saying that Sevens is the worst. I don't think we said that. Also, imagine the 6th sibling be the villain of the next arc after the sibling arc is over. If the 6th is a new character, that could be true. I hope they stay around, X-Slayer. But thank you so much, my man. You mentioned various hypothetical duels that would be perfect to give Rook his first loss. Here's a question for you. What would be the worst time to have him lose and not the best time to have him lose, in your opinion?
So the worst time to have him lose. If we're talking about Rook, right?
Yeah, if he lost a joke duel.
Mimi.
Yeah.
Well, like, if he was dueling where Swirly was in a duel that didn't matter and that's his first loss, I would hate that.
It has to...
And not matters.
It has to serve the story. Anything that doesn't serve the story as a shock moment, and not a shock moment to have a shock moment that's like establishes an antagonist or changes the entire game up, gets surprised with a new summoning method. If it's none of those things, it's a bad loss.
Completely agree. Completely. I mean, he's gonna have another duel coming up because now the way they do it is, you know, they usually do Yuga duels, then Rook, then Roman, then Gakuto. We're back on that cycle now, right? Yuga just dueled Yugioh, so Rook is gonna duel again very soon.
Yeah.
Especially with the titles coming up.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but thank you guys all for using the link. Do we have some more on Super Chat?
Yes, we have quite a few. Actually, not that many, but I a decent amount. But I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine.
Exaggerate
I appreciate all you
didn't
guys.
mean to exaggerate it.
You're fine, dude.
It's not like pages and pages long.
You're fine, dude.
$5 from Philip Rosewood.
Thank you, Phil.
Boy, I swear Roa better get this dub, and if he does win, they better keep his ass around for the next few episodes. Sorry for cursing, but he needs a damn win.
He does.
Never apologize for cursing, by the way.
Well,
No,
Philip, thank you. He needs a damn win, but he also needs to stay around and stay relevant to the plot. He can't win this duel
And disappear.
And then the next time we see him is episode 84. And I know some people might be saying, oh, you're over-exaggerating. I'm really not. Look at how long he was gone between beating Geta, not including the little chat he had with Yuga.
Yeah, which we didn't even get
So
to see.
exclude that. he was gone from like episodes 18 to like 42, 43. He was gone for 25 episodes.
gone for
That
25.
would be like him winning, and we don't see or hear from him until the mid 80s. That would be nuts.
No.
He's got to stay around. I agree with that, Philip.
Yep.
Thank you.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. We have £10 from Nicholas Horton again.
Thank you, Nick.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen's getting a prequel movie. I think we knew that. And the new MHA movie has done well at the Japanese box office, estimated 20 million yen
That's the third
on
My
opening
Hero movie?
weekend. I feel like that's
I haven't
probably
even
more
watched
than that,
the first
one.
considering
I
the
haven't either.
pandemic issue.
Yeah. Really good. I mean, the Demon Slayer movie shattered records. I didn't see it because I
I have to
haven't
watch
watched
that
Demon
too,
Slayer,
yeah.
but well, your girlfriend's very into it, right?
She's finished Demon Slayer. I'm only halfway through.
Yeah. So,
Is it worth watching?
I haven't. Oh, Demon Slayer. It's. I like it. There's a character that just showed up that I really don't like, which is not helping. But honestly, it's another interesting concept. It reminds me of a much more tamed, not much more, a little more tamed JJK.
Okay.
Interesting concept.
Thank
They have some of the
you
humor
for
that JJK
the
has,
dono.
like Goro. They'd have those little fake, little small faces,
Yeah.
and they'd be like with it's oh my god, it's
Gojo?
Yeah, Gojo and Itadori. So yeah, honestly, I think you watch a couple episodes and you'll enjoy it. One thing I'll say, if you don't want to know, don't read the summary and watch the first episode. It'll I read the summary because that's me. Nicole's like, you can't read the summary. I'm like, yeah, I got to read the summary. She's like, you shouldn't. I'm like, why? She's like, it's much more. So if you want to be real excited, it's a good show. It's a good watch. I would recommend it.
the guy with that like pig mask, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's the
classic
same voice
character.
as Gakuto. I don't know if you noticed.
Really?
That. Yeah. Or wait, no.
No.
The main protagonist has the same voice as Gakuto. Wait, am I getting confused? Hold
that
on.
sounds similar.
Sounds like you don't know
It's
anything.
hard though, dude, to know the voices. All right.
Wait, I think I was. Hold on.
Come on, look it up before we
He's
move
gonna,
on.
like-
We can't move on until
He's
actually.
gonna spoil something for himself. Wait for it.
Yeah.
Just look up voice actors without looking up any specifics. Or maybe just don't watch it.
I don't plan on watching Demon
Wow.
Slayer.
Okay, jerk.
Wow, that's pretty
I
aggressive.
thought you were gonna go a little farther.
All right.
No,
I'll remember that.
I was ready.
Yeah, that's Gakuto's voice. He's the main character for Demon
So
Slayer.
I've never seen
Oh.
that scene. So you might
Well, it's
Huge spoilers.
it's a very
Ruined the
small
show for him.
picture.
spoilers.
All right. Anyway, thank you, Nicholas.
Continue.
Yes. We have $5 from Jack Knight.
This is something else tonight.
Oh,
We're something.
Jack
Keep
Knight,
keep
thank you,
going before
Jack.
I'm gonna.
need
I gotta
Roa
go.
to win for sure. Do you guys think that the video game character would be relevant? Could be relevant in the show? We actually, he
talked
probably did
this
this before.
Yeah, we
touched
talked
on
about it. We don't think so. I can see him being in like a background shot. None of us here think he's
He's
going to
there
get
for
a
marketing.
duel.
Yeah.
He's
Even
there
a
for marketing.
foreground shot, but I don't think he's going to be like get more speaking roles.
I could see
Or a
him
duel.
coming up in an episode, maybe like 40 episodes from now. He gets a similar moment like this, but he passes Yuga and he kind of gives like a wink and a gun, and then that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
They're both main. They're main.
So then
they're-
people
Or
could
go
be
like,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta buy the game. He interacted with Yuga, and then boom, there you go.
Yeah, what do we? Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
No.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, Jack, thank you so much, man. We don't think he'll duel again, but he'll still be around.
Yeah, I like his design.
Me too. I mean, it's cool. It's like you want to know more about him, play the video game. That's
Exactly.
basically what they're
Buy
saying.
the game.
He looked like a character more from the few shots I've seen from Zale. Like,
Yeah.
he seemed like he
Yeah.
fit into that.
Yeah,
universe.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
We have $2 from X-Slayer.
Thank you, X.
The new Duelist pack is coming out now in October.
Yeah, they pushed it back. The one with Yugioh, right? They pushed it back. A lot of delays.
You're gonna be doing a
COVID.
box opening?
Maybe. That's one that I think I'm getting a case, actually.
Oh, wow.
You should open it.
I get a case a year. Last year I got Rage of Raw. I opened a half a case. I'm going to do it again. I don't remember what set I got a case for, but I'll let you know.
I have to talk to you about that later, by the way,
Okay.
because my brother's getting back into the game.
He's starting a competing box opening Yu-Gi-Oh card
Yeah.
YouTube channel. He wants to know how to kick it
All right, I'll
off.
talk to him about
He
it.
actually wants to know if he can steal all of your subscribers.
That ain't hard.
Thank you.
No, he's just trying to get back into the game, and with like any connect, he can. But yeah,
I'd be happy to
It's
talk to
later.
him.
expensive.
Yeah, he's already dropped me. My brother makes good money now.
Does he know that like I have all this stuff?
Yeah,
What does your brother do?
No.
that's why he wants to. I don't know fully.
His brother comes over my
That's
house.
terrifying.
I
like
yeah,
it,
he's
though.
literally seen.
He's here every week. Yeah. He's in this basement.
Isn't he
every
hanging out with Dean?
week. Yeah, he's in this basement every week.
So you don't know what he does.
I know he's on the computer. I know he works for like a
I'm not getting it.
Not-
black
next donation.
market.
Next donation.
We have
God, dude.
£5 from Nicholas Horton again.
Thank you, Nick.
News from this past weekend: Sony's acquisition of Crunchyroll is complete. So Sony is the largest distributor of anime in the West.
I watch it on Crunchyroll.
That's awesome. Maybe the the console UI won't be total garbage now.
Yeah, it's literally horrific.
Yeah.
It's the
Well,
worst thing.
watching it on
On
console,
PlayStation?
I've never done it.
Oh,
Holy
you don't.
Christ,
Dude,
never
it's
do
so
it.
Why is it bad?
It's so hard to navigate and make it just.
Searching on it sucks. Try you want to go back to the episode you were
Thank
watching
you
previously? It
for
starts you off with
the
episode 1. You have to go all
dono.
the way back to find the episode you left
It's
off
so
on.
bad. It's so
I
bad.
gotta
You
watch
have
on
no
TV,
idea.
on Roku.
I watch it on TV
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Oh my god, on PlayStation, it's
Yeah,
a
never
nightmare.
never watch it in your life.
Well, okay, then they gotta fix that.
They
They'll
have
fix
to
it.
fix
They'll
that.
fix it.
It's
It's almost it's actually worse, but right up there is HBO Max's UI. Horrific. I mean, like, because Crunchyroll is connected to HBO Max is garbaggio.
Garbage.
Oh my god.
I saw someone tweet, why does the HBO app work as if it's mad at you?
Yeah, it's just holy god. It tells you on the Crunchyroll section what you want to watch. It goes, here's the popular things this week. Yeah, I don't want to watch it. I want to search it. Well, too bad you can't. And you just watch these 10 shows and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What
It's got a
what
ways
are we
to go.
doing?
It's got a ways to
Yeah.
go.
I paid for this.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, but hopefully Crunchyroll picks its game, at least on the consoles.
Yeah.
On the consoles, the website's fine. We have, but oh, thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick. Yeah.
We have $5 from Pickrick.
Thank you, Pick.
You really think King of Duels wannabe Roa can get a win? Oh my god. Guy has never played a sport in his life. Can't keep up with pro baseball duelist Yuka. I just love the way this is. That's literally phrased like a wrestling.
That's
player.
like Yuka's manager, like Paul Heyman,
Yeah.
saying that at ringside.
It's a
Yeah.
UFC thing where they meet and take the pictures on the standoff
Yeah.
and the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
There
That's what they're saying.
are some people that genuinely think that Yuka is gonna win.
You really think you could be the King of Duels?
I don't.
That's what I heard in my head when I.
Oh man.
Will Yuka win? I hope not. But
Yuka's
we'll
got
see.
almost 20% of the vote.
Oh, I thought I closed the poll.
Homie,
No, it's still going.
What? Why didn't you guys tell me?
I can only
Because the people are still voting.
I can dismiss the poll, but I can't close it.
Yeah.
That's the same thing? Oh, and there, end it. There you
The
go.
people were still voting.
All right, the poll's over.
Whoo! Hold on. I want to make sure I didn't miss. Oh no, I just forgot. Legendary. Okay.
78% of people went with Roa. That means 1 out of every 5 people think Roa will not win.
That's interesting.
That's how you read math. That's how you read a poll like that. That is crazy. That means if there were 5 people in a room,
There's
one
4 of us.
No, well, not us, but one of them would think that Roa would not win. I'm going to go a step further because draw no results only 1%. That means 1 in every 5 people believe Yuka's going to win. We have 100 people right now in this room. That means about 20 of them think Yuka's going to win. Do the math. That's crazy.
I don't have to do the math. You literally did the math for me.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna. Oh god.
Do we have any more through Super
Yeah,
Chat?
yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we do.
We have $5 more from Philip
Philip.
Rosewood.
Thank you, Phil.
Whoa, Dill, slow down there, big fella. Hopefully, can't wait for that 6th sibling and a Rook versus Tiger duel for 64 as Luke Man. I bet he might cosplay.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I think the whoa, slow down there was when you really popped off.
Yeah, it sounds like when you're popping off.
About Roa?
You were popping off.
But yeah, that
The
all
Luke
good things.
Man.
Can't wait for all that.
Yeah.
Maybe he will cosplay. Maybe he's going to embrace his embarrassment.
We don't need any more of that.
No, we don't.
I saw another shot of Gakuting again.
Yeah, that's
I don't need any
Philip,
more.
thank you so much, my friend.
Hey, thank you. We have $2 Canadian from Best Cowboy Bane. Just adding Philip Rosewood asking about Discord. Asking if he has a Discord.
Thank you, Best Cowboy.
So if you're around, Phil, and would like to divulge that information, it's your prerogative. $5 from Philip Rosewood.
Philip.
Wow. That's Deus Ex Machina right here.
Thank you for
Dill, as
the
for
dono.
chapter 1, when you DM me, I want
Yes.
your full thoughts.
Okay.
When you read it, and I'll send you chapter 2 after the stream. Almost halfway done, going for 22 pages.
Holy shit, yeah.
This man's an author.
Yeah, that's awesome, Phil. I can't wait, man. Thank you so much for Thank you so much for, obviously your work and for supporting me the way that you do. All of you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Man, if you're going to write that much, man, you should look into a legitimate publisher.
You
Get a
should.
book deal, my man.
Get some money out of that, dude.
No, you really should. Konton Kuriyami, thank you for the $1 through the link. Thanks for remembering my hair and eye color speculation last podcast. There is an anime that does 12-episode arcs well called Bungo Stray Dogs. It's far more serious than Sevens. I know Bungo Stray Dogs. I do prefer longer arcs, though. There are anime that can get away with 12-episode arcs. I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of them because they have to have dueling. An anime like Bungo Stray Dogs, My Hero, whatever anime, that's not Yu-Gi-Oh! You're fully focused on the plot. You're fully focused on character development. With Yu-Gi-Oh! You have to take time to duel. You have to take time to interact on the dueling field. It's harder to do a 12-episode arc in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bungo Stray Dogs I've heard very, very good things about. And Pink Penguin, thank you for the $1 donation. Hi, Dylan, Dredge, Pete, and Nick T. Hope you guys are well. Really like the episode a lot. Sleep-deprived Yuga is the biggest mood. Excited for the next few episodes. Can really see Yuo versus Rook, where Rook loses and gets brainwashed by the doll. That's pretty interesting.
Yo,
Pink,
what's up?
thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I think we're all doing well.
Yeah.
We hope you're doing well as well. Konton, thank you for the $1 donation. Would you rather see Yuka mop the floor with Roa or Rook mop the floor with Yuo? You must pick one. I'd rather see Rook mop the floor with Yuo, I think.
Yeah, because that wouldn't kill Rook's character.
No, because then you have the 6 siblings step up and smack Rook.
Exactly. Yeah. But Yuka mopping the floor with Roa.
Yeah.
I like Yuo, though.
He'd be dead.
I like Yuo a lot too, but in those hypotheticals, unless you're,
If I had to pick one,
some people might just be on the boat where like I've given up hope on Roa's character. Just let him take this one last L to the face.
Can't do that.
I don't know. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Pink. Thank you, Konton.
Can't do it. We have a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have X-Layer with $2.
Thank you, X.
Has anyone watched The Suicide Squad? What are your thoughts? Not yet.
I haven't yet. I
Just
know
me.
Pete has.
You have
It
seen
just
it.
me,
You
yeah.
have seen it.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
Yeah, that's
I
Fateful
mean,
Night.
obviously no spoilers.
Good
Really
one.
liked it. Don't ever watch the 2016 one. This is significantly better. It's like in the same universe, but completely really forgets about that. James Gunn he's amazing. He knows how to do ensemble movies. I think it's one of the
He
stronger.
did Guardians, right?
Yeah. I think it's one of the stronger DC movies that's been made in the DC universe, like in the DC EU. I think it's definitely like top 2 or 3. So it's a really good movie.
I'm excited to watch it.
It's if you don't like blood, don't watch it.
I do like blood.
It is very gory. So yeah.
How much do you like
Sick.
blood?
A lot.
Okay, next.
Thank you, X.
We have $2 from Legendary Duels. JC, what is up, my man?
JC.
3 straight episodes on King Rook. Sign me up.
Well, we don't know if 63 is about Rook, the 6th man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
He's hoping.
He's open a lot of things.
fingers crossed.
Some would call him a brains apologist.
Thank you for the dono.
Oh,
JC, Legendary, thank you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I'll see you soon, my man.
absolutely. Hopefully. We have $5 Australian dollars from Electric Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
The newest Pokemon movie just got subbed, and honestly, it might even be better than The Power of Us. Too bad we're not getting another movie this year.
I've only seen The Power of Us dubbed.
I've not seen it.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
I've not seen it. I'm gonna look that movie up though, Kevin. That's awesome. I know Pokemon's spoiled, man. They get like a movie every year or two.
Dude, they're
Yu-Gi-Oh!
going.
Maybe every
and
7
a
years.
lot of them are good.
A lot of them
All
are.
these
Very-
games, new gen coming.
It's just so.
They
I
just
mean,
know what they're doing.
yeah, they're
We're
great.
getting new Pokemon DP.
Yeah,
Uh,
really excited for DP Pokemon. Yeah.
Just do X layers. We'll do these two
Okay. We have $2 from Xlayer. Name 3 games to be stuck with for the rest
more.
of your PS5 life.
Any game I want. Like
Name
any
three
game that's been made,
I
I
don't
just
have PS5,
remaster it on the PS5.
Yeah, for me it'll be Witcher 3 when that comes out.
Are they remastering for the PS5?
Yeah, and they're adding some Netflix DLC to it too.
Oh,
related to the
interesting.
Netflix
I like
show.
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think it would have to be substantial games, right? Because I got to entertain myself.
Yeah,
I
for
would
me,
think-
Witcher
I-
3 is
So-
endless.
So to me, Red Dead 2's got to be. in
Yeah.
there.
Red Dead 2's
There's so much to do.
It's a good pick.
I would have to think about it.
I'd
Probably the first Last of Us. I think I'd put in there.
I agree.
I love that game.
I'd have a Call of Duty based game for sure.
Yeah,
I know
MMO.
myself. I'd have
Yeah.
one of those. And then I don't know if I have the show.
Oh.
I might have to.
That's not a bad one. I was thinking about that sports
'cause-
game.
yeah,
or
maybe
Madden or something.
Or that
or
or
FIFA.
Is there a
Oh,
GTA
that's
game
right.
specifically for PS5?
No, a 5, but no, it's been remade. That was PS3, PS4, and PS5.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Getting back to that Madden days, man. We're
Yeah.
getting there.
Hit him with it.
A quick aside from the donos, my brother chimed in.
Oh.
boy.
So he
Thank
just said
you
two comments here.
for the
Spent a couple
dono.
hundred on Prank Kids deck.
Yeah, Prank Kids is good.
But I don't know how to play Lynx.
Lynx is a
You'll learn.
Yeah, you'll learn. I'll
I
talk
don't
to
know
you
how to
about
do
it,
it.
Andrew. I'll talk
Yeah.
to you about it.
You guys will link up.
I got a lot of stuff here, as you know.
There's about to be some more.
There's about to be some more.
Just the way he laughed like that made me want to smack him.
We're about to have some more.
We are.
We gotta practice smacking you and like not actually hitting you. Be like.
What do you
sound
mean
like
not
that.
actually hitting him?
I can take a bump.
That's
I-
that's a different thing.
It's
You-
very different.
It's very different.
Yeah, bump was probably not the word you wanted to use there.
No, it is. It's
No,
it's what
no.
professional wrestlers call hitting the
No.
mat.
Oh my god.
Of course it is. I'll show you.
Keep going. No.
But you don't take a-
No. Just keep going.
They also professional wrestlers do also take bumps, but not
Yeah.
the way you're thinking.
No.
£2, excuse me, from TNX Rail.
Thank you, Thomas.
When will the meteor arrive, and where is Nick Yagi?
Well, Yagi's gone for the arc. He's
Why do you
gone.
say that? Why do you say that?
He's cooking, man.
Hey, she's grilling right now.
There's at this point there's too many characters
He's feeding the people.
for Yagi to be relevant.
He's
He
again.
doing
could be
things
feeding
that are
the people.
relevant.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we knew it was coming.
Keep
Hey,
reading.
Is
keep
that on
reading.
camera?
No. Thank God. Thank God there was way less in it.
Keep
Knew
reading.
that
Don't
was
worry.
coming.
Don't worry.
Go.
He deserved it.
He did.
Yeah, he's set him up.
Have $5 from Jack Knight. No, don't do it.
I gotta wash this anyway.
That's disgusting.
Jack
Pete,
Knight.
$5 from Jack Knight. Pete,
Thank you, Jack.
What's
do
up,
you
Jack?
think Ray or Norman's voice actor could come in the show? I think it'd be really cool.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible
going,
for
keep
any
going,
voice
keep going,
actor
hold
to
on,
come in
hold
the
on.
show when you're in those kind of circles. I mean, we see that in the dub that you kind of have similar voice actors float in and out of different shows.
Right.
Those are two fantastic voice actors. So if they added that, especially as a relevant character to the show,
leave him.
I'm totally down. But Jack, we can talk more about that
Thank
show,
you, Jack.
man. I was talking to you last night about Promise Neverland.
Oh,
Yeah,
No clue.
I like the show.
Very
One
cool.
more.
yeah, and then
5.
Unless there's any more by the link, I don't know if you want to
Thank
check it. But
you
as of right now,
for
the
the
last super chat
dono.
is from Philip Rosewood for $5.
Thank you, Phil.
I
And thank
hope-
you, Jack.
The sixth sibling is a new character. As much as I'd be happy seeing Yuga to be the sibling, it'd be nice to get another new character as a sibling.
That's a
Would
poll
be
we
nice.
would run.
Throws me
I wonder how people feel. Would they rather a new character? Would they rather a sibling? Would they rather Yuga or Rook?
We could run that next time.
Yeah.
Kill me.
Let me see
We
here.
have two more.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
know, they're
another
killing me.
two.
We have a few on the. Well, if you want to go home because we have like 3 more on the
You're
list.
good. I can wait 3 more.
Okay.
Go. Don't spill anything else.
I won't.
Yeah, that's debatable.
Content, thank you for the $1 donation. Also, Rook is the most athletic of the 4, not Roman. He was doing slam dunks, home runs, and scoring goals in episode 27. That's true. Not to mention in ending one song, he wins a race. In episode 54, he swims to duel Eugene. What has Roman done? Not much, just like Roa. Well, I would actually completely disagree with that. I think Roman
we
is
saw
done.
Roman's prowess.
Thank
Her and
you
Gakuto's
for
in
the
this last episode.
dono.
Yeah, no, I would definitely.
And Yuga just didn't care about his own life.
Yeah.
I mean, he walked right through that.
I know, he didn't care. Yeah. C-Sounded Vaughn, thank you for the $2 donation. Don't think it would happen, but I'd love to see Yuka put Roa into retirement like good old HBK's Sweet Chin music straight to Ric Flair's
Oh my
face.
God.
I believe that was WrestleMania 24. I'm sorry, Roa. I love you. Well, I mean, I don't know if there's as much history between those two as there was between Flair and HBK, but would be a good reference. And Dark Emperor J, thank you for the $1 donation. You said you were getting Synchro Storm. If you get any Speedroy cards and the new Crystal Wing, can I buy it from you? Yeah, I usually don't sell, but definitely Dark Emperor. I'm not sure if that's the set I'm buying a case of. I will let you know, but thank you guys as well so much. You guys are going crazy here at the end, which I appreciate.
Bonkers. And now I think we have 2 more.
3.
3?
There's no
Yeah,
say
we
what.
grabbed that one too.
Yep. 3 more super chats.
You
Nice
guys
and
don't
quick.
want us to go.
No, it's.
You want this man to stay up all night.
Literally. I've been up for, let's see. We're up to how many hours now? I'm at like 18 or 19 hours
Jesus.
right now.
Okay.
And then I have to go back and do it all again tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
We have £5 from Nicholas Horton. He's going bonkers. What are you doing, bro?
The mat was just kind of getting crusted.
Crusted?
Crusted.
Not crusted, crested.
Crest. Oh, so that's
okay,
very
big
different. Okay,
difference.
that's fair. $5 from Nicholas Horton. The new Shaman King is now on Netflix outside of Japan, but only the first 13 episodes for now. And hashtag Justice for Mimi. I actually saw that when I went on Netflix last night. I'm curious to see how it is.
I'm not going to check it out, but let me know how it is, Nick. That's awesome.
Yeah,
And
I
thank
remember
you for
watching. Oh yeah, sorry.
the donation. I appreciate it, man.
I remember watching the original.
I never watched the
Shaman
original,
King.
so,
Yeah, so I was like, oh, like or at least part of it, and it was really interesting.
I'm gonna smack him. Now I'm actually gonna smack him.
Don't hit me. All right, Nick, thank you so much.
Philip Rose
Yeah,
with
real
another
scared,
$5. Man, this guy goes bonkers.
Thank you, Philip. Yeah, jeez, thank you, man.
I've been writing for 4 years now, and as for the publishing thing, I already have an account to Wattpad, and I've been uploading my stories. Oh, so I guess for those of you who maybe want to read this and like don't have a direct,
Yeah, link it in the chat.
Yeah, it's drop the
Yeah, self-promo yourself,
We'll approve
dude.
it, Philip.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you,
definitely-
thank you for all the donations, man. And is that gonna wrap it up?
No, one more. But yeah, drop Philip, if you have that link, drop it.
Yeah, drop it,
in
my
the
man.
chat. We'll follow the.
And I'll
Wattpad
DM
link.
you tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, I know a lot of people drop fanfics on Wattpad, and it's very popular for that. And then we have $2 from XLayer being the last right, unless there's
Second to last.
You kidding
You
me?
just donated again.
That's okay. Just keep going.
Oh my god, that was kind of mean.
I'll read it quick. Queen is the worst character even in Yu-Gi-Oh! Aki is the worst character to even duel. I wouldn't disagree. I mean, Queen to me was a massive disappointment in Vrains. I wouldn't say in all of
She got
Yu-Gi-Oh!
smacked.
But I would agree. If you wanted to keep it in the scope of Vrains, to me, that's
No,
not
it's not
crazy. And obviously, a troll meme comment, not going to reply to that one. But XLayer, thank you so much for the donations. I greatly appreciate it, my friend. And that pretty much is going to conclude Sevens Up episode 60, guys. To everyone that donated using the link and the super chat feature, thank you so much. You guys really do breathe life into the channel. I'm uploading a video every single day for the entirety of August. We are currently in the middle of that.
We're
We
on
got
day 11, right?
Pete's Legacy review coming out on Thursday.
Tomorrow,
and we've
maybe.
got some 3 good videos coming out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We had today 8 dub-only references to other Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows, which came out today. Check it out if you haven't already. Dredge, Nick T, and Pete, all their stuff is linked down below. You guys can promote yourselves real quick.
I actually just finished our Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. I stream on Twitch, so we got Pokemon X or Y coming this Saturday. So we'll get that going. We'll see if we can win another Nuzlocke, hopefully.
You got this, my dude.
I don't know. That took 6 tries. This is going to be a little hard. I may do random typings. That might be the
What's
twist
the
to it.
at? What's the at?
What's the at?
What's the at?
Twitch.tv/Dredgenator, DRED. It's down below.
It's on. We got the
down
link
below.
for it. You got the link
It's down
for
below.
us.
He's
All
back.
right, there we
This
go.
I'm back.
guy's
I'm
back.
back. I'm back. I'm back.
He's got
I'm
it.
back.
He's back, baby.
I'm
I've been
back.
waiting for it.
I'm back.
And that's it. You got that's your whole
That's it.
promo?
That's
All
it.
right.
I don't know.
I got a whole spiel as always.
Yeah.
I'll start with I also stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/NickSwipeMoms, which is also down below. My schedule has been a little inconsistent, and unfortunately, I'll just say it here, it probably will become a little bit more inconsistent with come the fall, given my school schedule. But at least until then, until September, I stream Sunday, Monday nights. And now that my summer class is officially over, I'll commit to that. So I've been, playing a little bit of Pokemon Crystal Randomized Nuzlocke, which we're doing pretty well at, where I think we just beat the HM. So we're on our way. And I also do some little mini concerts, which have been a lot of fun lately. Trying out my own songs, some cover songs, and, by request. So you come hang out, request some songs. It'll be a good time. Speaking of songs, I write songs as an artist called Nameling. I just put out a new song with a friend of mine, a split, which I'm going to put in the chat right here. If you have Spotify, you can go check that out. I would really love it if you did. You can send me some feedback. I also have an EP, also on all these streaming platforms. And then, of course, I play in a hardcore band called Mom Fight if you're into heavy music. We have 7 songs on all streaming platforms.
Definitely check them out. Everything's linked down below for Nick T and Nameling. Pete.
Run Channel Clueless Gamers YouTube. Over there, currently, we're going to be reacting to Marvel's What If. So what if certain big moments in the Marvel Universe were just a little bit different? So we're going to be reacting to all those animated episodes. So I'm super, super excited for that. Also, this month, August, 1st and 10, the NFL Football Podcast I do with my friend Brian. We're going to do a pre-season show that is ramping up. I mean, we're here in the NFL season in less than a month. So if that interests you, please check that out and stay tuned for that. I'll give you more details as that gets closer. And then tomorrow over on Dylan's channel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, the channel you're on right now, Legacy Review, episode 21 got going on there. We got the second part of the Labyrinth Brothers duel in Duel Monsters GX. We see Judai go against Masawa part 1. And then I think in 5Ds it was Yusei Bomer part 2 in the semifinal of the Fortune Cup. So a lot of interesting stuff there. So if you want to hear my thoughts, check that out tomorrow. And follow me on Twitter at PFCaro21.
Say it all the time, but these three are all great content creators in their own right. So please follow all of them. All of their links are down below. And this podcast would not be possible without these three and Calibro. And it would not be possible without you guys as well. You are all amazing, and you all support me so incredibly much. Thank you for a final donation from X-Slayer. Battle of Chaos got revealed. That is awesome. I will definitely be checking that out right when we go offline, which will be now. I will see you guys live here on Saturday for the 761 pre-show and watch-along. I also stream on Twitch if you want to check me out, but I'm sure you guys know that. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Pete, Nick, T, and Dredger, as always. Episode 60, Learning the Legacy. Thank you all so much, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys. Peace. Thank you.